Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
It felt long, unfortunately.
yeah.
Yeah.
Felt
Did it?
longer than it was.
It
For
didn't
me.
feel that long.
Well,
But
actually, it didn't
On a
feel like
rewatch, I was
that
just kind of
long.
like,
it could have been a
It felt
short
fine.
film.
I don't know. It did feel like kind of long, but like not anything like too long. I feel like it was
Yeah.
probably fine.
I get it was called Flight Risk, but I was like, let's just. I'm tired of being in a plane.
Can
with
we
these
crash
three.
this thing? Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Just take us down. Well, boys, we're in. Welcome to the Stay Gold podcast. Matt, Alex, Noah, Joe. The mission
What up?
continues.
finally, we're
Uh,
finishing talking Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is supposed
we
to be a
did it.
mini dive, mind you.
Yeah.
This has lasted
We've
as
been
long as a
on it for
normal director
12
dive.
years.
It's insane. It might be like half a year now, right? With all of our dives combined, like it's I don't know.
know.
We haven't even finished either. We still have
I don't
one
even know
more
when
to
we
go.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple months at the very.
Well, here, let me look. Let me look at some dates in my.
It's been
folders.
good though. It's been fun. I'm liking the mini dives. It is nice to be done with Mel though. We are wrapping up our final film in Mel Gibson's director filmography.
My last modified date for Bone Tomahawk is August 27th.
Okay.
But I guess that's just like the
months,
start
4
of
months, right?
these
Yeah.
dives.
Holy shit.
Okay.
In a bit.
It won't be half a year. We're gonna do this. We're gonna finish this under 6 months, right?
And
Right?
Right?
yeah.
But we also got to pick it up later. I mean, we're only done for now for Mel, right? Because once Passion of the Christ 2,
Resurrection.
Resurrection
Yeah.
Boogaloo, we got to be
Part
back.
one.
Will it be a hit, though? That's the thing.
That's a good question. Yeah.
What's going to
So
happen
yeah,
next in the Jesus story?
no
Does he
one
come back or
knows.
something?
Yeah. Story's 2,000 years old and they're still telling it.
Wait,
Come on.
I guess-
Write something new. God dang.
Huh. Well, like he's supposed to be resurrected, but then I don't exactly know what happens to him. I feel like he ascends to
transcends.
heaven or something like that.
Yeah.
I guess I could just like look it up.
I
But,
think
like-
he's just like deuces. I'm the best that's ever lived, literally.
And then he
he's like-
ascends to heaven.
Yeah.
Right? I
Yeah,
thought
I think
so,
so.
but I could be wrong. But then I'm pretty sure in the book of Revelations, he's supposed to come back. So
Yeah.
like,
It's true.
like
Maybe
that.
we're
but is
going
that technically a resurrection?
That's part
Is that
3,
like
dude.
what happens?
there. Part 3 is like
Just wait.
actual.
We're getting ahead of
apocalypse.
ourselves. Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, we'll be there. We got to finish. Every.
He's,
I feel like every
fighting,
director.
like, Terminator and shit.
Don't tempt them, dude. After Flight Risk, he might go there.
Yeah.
He's in a dark place right now.
Yeah, seriously. I think he's dealing with like his balding in a very unhealthy way. Honestly.
Well, I did find out. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was recent, but I know him and his wife split up.
Oh.
I want to say it was recent though. I just saw something about that a couple weeks ago.
After
think
this
it was
movie
just, like-
came out, I think she was like, "Dude, you don't got it anymore. Like, we're done."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
The
with that.
paychecks aren't going to be coming here anytime soon. I got to get out of here.
It's true.
Dude, but also,
peaked.
I'm pretty sure he has an 8-year-old kid, and he's like 70 years old.
Yeah.
Word, man.
Amen.
Seed's still strong.
Yeah, you still got it. You might as well, rock it.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna talk Flight Risk. Probably, not as deep as a chat of the as the Passion of the
No.
Christ, I would say. But after that, we do have a movie chest lined up. This was my pick this week. Big white whale on the watch list. This one's for you, Marjorie. All About Eve. We will discuss. And then I think we got some Stranger Things thoughts finally wrapped up. So we probably should wrap up our podcast with, I assume, to be a heated discussion of some sort about the final season. So Flight Risk.
Are we going to touch on Pluribus at all? I
Oh,
just
yeah,
want to know
yeah,
your
yeah.
opinion on it.
For
I
sure.
just-
We'll do a little Pluribus talk with that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think
stick
those
around.
shows go good hand in hand just because they were kind of like coming out at the same time ish.
Mhm. About the
Yeah.
same quality
And it just-
level,
Okay.
No?
I know you're joking, but like, let's not blaspheme.
I don't know. I
right?
think he's right.
Let's watch it, okay? God.
All right, we'll get there. We'll get heated, but first we gotta finish up Mel. Flight Risk,
Yeah.
guys.
Yep.
What the fuck
Yeah.
happened here, Mel?
This is one of the most confusing tonally
It is very
movies I've
confusing.
seen in like a minute. Cause like I'm like, is this a comedy?
Right?
Wait, nope.
Topher's like
This is
slinging out, like
it's
everything he says is
so
a joke. Like,
so bizarre.
It just
So
everything.
hangs in the
bizarre.
air. Yeah.
And like
And
there's
then you
such
got
long
Marky Mark
pauses
over here,
between
like,
like the line deliveries. There's like long pauses, like we're supposed to laugh, but at the same time, it's like, wait, is
Yeah.
he being serious?
Yeah,
Because
it's
yeah,
her
almost like
reaction, she's not playing off of him. Are they in the same
right.
room together?
That's almost every line feels like it was recorded separately. Like there was no
Right.
continued scene. It was like, let's get this line, let's get this line. All right, here we go, next line. Like, come on.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. And it just goes to show at the very end, if you're watching the credits, which is what I was
Whoa.
mentioned in like my last review, the guy who plays Hassan, one guy to play the voice,
Oh,
one
I
guy
was
to
gonna
play the
say
person.
that.
What the fuck?
Wild,
Mhm.
right? Why?
Why?
Like,
Why? That's my
Well,
biggest
he
question
needed
of this
a
movie.
he needed a good voice, man, and his actor, I
Above
guess, just
all,
didn't have it.
that is my biggest question.
Yeah,
That and the moose. Why a CGI moose? Out of all the practical effects you've done, Mel.
that's a great question, actually. We'll get back to the
Yeah.
CGI moose later, but I almost forgot
Okay, I
about
thought
it.
that was CGI. Yeah, okay.
This
I
movie
was
is
like,
wonky, man. Like there's some
Yeah.
weird visuals. Not a lot works at all in this movie, in my opinion. Like
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely atrocious dialogue just at the base
Oh
of
my-
everything. Like
Yeah.
to think that this is like entertainment is just like disrespectful in a way. I just. Is this a serviceable movie in 2025? Is like the question. I was like, what am I doing right now? You know,
yeah.
like
To counter that, serviceable. I was entertained. Like I laugh a lot when I watch this movie. I don't think I'm supposed
Okay.
to. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
But like
Yeah.
even Sarah was like kind of just giggling, and she wasn't even watching it. She was just like listening to some of the dialogue, and she was just like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like
Yeah,
that's
you
what
can
I'm
hear it.
saying. I'm like the tone of this is
Yeah.
bizarre. So for me, it's more like an interesting, obviously downgrade of what Mel is obviously capable of. We've seen in the past, but like this looks like it was put through a wood chipper, and then it came
Yeah,
out.
I feel like it was like they either like replaced Marky Mark, like there was an original actor who was supposed to play that part that they didn't like. They literally cut him
Yeah.
out of every scene and just replaced him with Marky Mark somehow.
Hmm.
Did some minimal reshoots, but like still kept it.
That
I
would
feel
make
like
sense.
that's
Like maybe
basically what happened.
they
but
had 3
not really.
different actors, and like they cut each of them at separate times, and then
Exactly.
that's why
Like-
everyone's disconnected. They were
Yeah.
never there.
Maybe
Hmm.
I don't fucking know. Like that's what it
Yeah.
seems like, though. You know?
It
But
does.
at least it moves quick. It's not like an hour and a half movie that feels, at least for me, it doesn't feel like it's longer than an hour and a half. Like it's pretty much cut
It
and
was
dry.
a
what it
true
is.
hour and a half. I'll say that.
Yes.
It was true, but
It was pure 90 minutes of just like, I laugh a lot. I'm confused a lot. It makes me think what their thought choices were. So I mean, serviceable. It plays it plays a good role, I would say. I mean, entertaining me.
well, I'll disagree
Keeping
as
me
far as
engaged.
serviceable goes because I was not entertained, and I didn't find anything like. I get that it's so bad it's good, but like, it's really hard to compare this movie after watching like all of Mel Gibson's films too. To just like
it is.
the jarring nature of like what has happened to this director. I was like, maybe that's what kind of dumbfounded me too, or I was just like, this is the man that made Apocalypto, and nothing in this movie like tells me that Mel Gibson made the movie at all.
Not just Apocalypto, but like, let's talk all of his movies.
Yeah,
He cares about, or it seems he cares about
fucking
his
hate
writing.
Braveheart.
Like, whoever's writing his movies prior to this, even if he has his
Yeah.
hand in it, it
That's
seemed like
true.
he cared about the script. This is like, it was like the studio was like, you have to either shove this out or we're burying it forever. And he was like, well, let's get something out, you know. So that's what this felt like, was like a rushed job that had to be done. But like, why? Just bury it. It was not worth it.
Yeah, fucking
but-
bury it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like one of those. It's definitely a script where it's like, yeah, let's put people in a one close environment, just see what the actors do. But half
Yeah.
the time, Mark is just like spewing some crazy shit. And
Yeah, he's fucking
Well, like
knocked
I
out.
feel like in theory, like it's an interesting idea. Like I bet somebody brought the idea up to somebody, and they're like, "All right, we got this FBI agent. They're flying them to like in Alaska. They just got this small plane. There's only 3
Yeah.
of them in the fucking plane, and the third guy, he's an assassin.
And
But
guess what,
also,
guys?
like-
we got the title too. It's Flight Risk. Like the title,
Yeah,
I
I don't
feel
know.
like too is a part of
I
it.
guess I'm just like,
Like-
it seemed like it had legs, but then I feel like
Yeah.
in practice it's just like tedious and dumb and doesn't really have a lot of meat on its bones. You know, like I
100%.
feel like there's not really a lot to it. You didn't really have a whole like thing to make a movie out of, basically. But I feel like you had like somewhat of an interesting idea that you tried to morph a thing around.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, I learned that he was an assassin in the trailer.
Oh,
So
yeah?
like that reveal was like totally like bullshit
Oh, yeah.
anyway. Because
That's
like
a bummer.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I knew that it was coming. I guess I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, that's rough.
The only thing I will say, like creatively, the decision, actually the only like serviceable creative decision was he drops the accent after he like is found
Yeah.
out. And I'm
I
like,
was
at
gonna
least
say
he
that
didn't keep
too.
it, and it was bad
Dude, I wish he
because
kept
it was like aware that it was bad though, like because they
Yeah. I
I
mentioned
don't know,
like
because I
the
wrote down like, holy shit, Mark Wahlberg's accent is fucking terrible, and then he dropped it, and I'm like, okay, now I'm
so it was an
okay
act,
with
right?
this.
Mhm.
Strange to be like Anchorage, the most northern state in the U.S., and have like a southern
accent?
That's crazy.
Yeah. It kind of feels like Mel Gibson's like warm-up movie for his next Passion movies too, where he's like, you know what, I haven't made a movie in fucking 15 years. Let me fucking.
Let me knock out the rust.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. It worked.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm taking the low road on this one, boys.
Same.
This is one that like I don't get to anger a lot, but I felt it in this one where I was just like,
Funny.
dude.
That's how it was with the studio 666. So I feel
yeah,
you.
yeah,
This
he'll
one
do
didn't
it.
drive me to the madness.
I
This one
forgot
didn't
we
drive me to
watched
madness.
that.
They can do it.
Just like not gonna pick any more movies from now on, and we'll call it.
No, I'm over it, man. I'm over it. I'm
yeah,
over
right,
it.
right. No, overall though, I mean, I'm glad that we did this dive because the other films, you know, I really love Apocalypto, Passion of the Christ. I really like that film. You know, Braveheart, good movie. You just got to end on this fucking stanker.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. Okay, we're not
I
ending.
thought
Not
it was
over
gonna
yet.
be one of those movies that was like so bad that it's good, but I'm kind of same boat where it was just like, I was just, dude, I
It's
was
bad,
done
bad.
at like minute.
Think about it this
Oh,
way.
man.
You pop this one on, you finish it, you're like, that was bad. I chuckled a couple times. I don't know if I was supposed to take it seriously. Pop in The Happening, and it's just like it evens everything out. Like,
I think I'd
not to
rather
step on my
watch The
double
Happening.
feature.
Is
Oh,
that just
I've
me?
seen The Happening countless times.
Yeah.
Okay, it's bad, but I enjoy it. You know, and I would kind of lump this into that, just because Marky Mark putting a bad performance.
That is true.
It's Shyamalan, so it's at least
Dude, was he
interesting to
ever
look
good?
at.
Like, was he ever good?
Boogie Nights.
Everybody falls back on Boogie Nights.
Man,
That's
he's
his
just so
go-to.
bad in like everything I see him in, man. Like,
He's
I
good in
guess
the
The
other guys. He's
Departed.
good in the other guys.
yeah, he's good in The Departed and the other guys. I will give you both that.
What's the one with
Dude.
The Rock? I forget where they're like they're bodybuilders trying to heist.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Pain and
Pain and
Gain.
Gain.
That was not bad.
Oh shit, I've never seen that.
Dude,
Okay.
I
Sounds
I
good.
just came to the conclusion this last week that I'm gonna stop standing for the film The Other Guys because I've like acted like I think this is a good movie my whole life, and I just can't do it anymore. It's not a good movie.
Well, you just
Well.
have to fire a desk pop.
You know, can I jump on that same bandwagon? Not about the other guys, but I'm gonna say it. Anchorman's not that good.
Oh, okay. Everybody fire off. Everybody, I
Hot
can't
takes
really.
all around.
Yeah, I can't really
God
agree
damn.
with the Anchorman one as much, but
I don't get it.
I'll,
I
I
don't
won't
get the
fight it.
hype. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I tried to
Yeah.
like it.
The other guys,
Like
I
three
just always think about the scene with they go to like Will Ferrell's house and he's got Eva Mendes as his wife and smoking hot, and that scene where he's just like, "This is your wife," and Will Ferrell's like, "She's fucking disgusting. What are you talking about?" I was like, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. What you guys are like trying to do right here. Like, no. Anyways, all right. Sorry, I derailed us there on the Marky Mark train. Should we get into some stats, or do we have a couple? Do you guys want to shout out some films that you just can't stand anymore, and you gotta let them know?
I don't
or-
know. I don't know. I couldn't think of any hot takes on command, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
you
Maybe
wanna
I'll
piss 'em
maybe I'll
off.
come up with something.
Okay.
I
Let
guess.
us know.
It's just
I
it's
mean-
baffling to me, not to drag this on longer than it has to be, but
No.
with the other guys in like Anchorman and like say Superbad, right? I've been listening to the Big Picture, there, 25 for 25, and obviously Bill Simmons, he did his most rewatchable list, which like I've been crafting that on Letterboxd for like over a year. So like Bill Simmons, you're behind. Anyway,
Out of touch.
What a scrub.
I know, right?
It's
But
a
like
decent list, but it's a wild. There's some wild ones in there.
Some-
You're just like, no.
Prada at the top.
That's
Did
I
you wa- you wa-
understand it in the list, maybe not the top, but yeah.
That's another one that I can't get on board with. It's fine. It's serviceable as like
Yeah.
a movie to put on when my mom's here because she loves it, right? But like, I don't get the Anchorman hype. I don't get why it's a masterpiece in comedy. I don't know. Super bad. I would
think
take
you got
Super bad over that.
Super bad is 100% better, I would say. I
Yeah.
think you got the lineup. You got the 4 dudes with like very distinct images with like fucking Brick and Ron and
Yeah. I
It's
feel like
just
at that
iconic.
point you got like Will Ferrell, who's already like pretty well known, and then I feel like Paul Rudd and Steve
Paul Rudd's
Carell were
amazing.
kind of like up and coming at that point. Like they were
Right.
getting there, you know.
Yeah,
So you got a pretty much like a hot cast for the time, you know.
Yeah.
very
True.
true.
I don't know. I think that probably just like propelled it to fame.
The
Like,
70s
or,
of
you
it,
know,
maybe that they fall back on
prestige
that,
that
you
it has.
know, like
Yeah.
it's
Well,
fun.
Little
It's
female character.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it seems like it's like a fantasy world almost too.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's like in like San Diego, but like it's basically
it?
like a fantasy world. I mean, they have a fucking gang fight
Sex
in
Panther.
a weird alley.
yeah, right. Yeah.
I guess I have a hot take of Step Brothers, but John C. Riley being the one who carries that. Maybe I'm just not a huge Will Ferrell fan in general, but
I feel you. I feel you.
I've
Yeah.
always kind of thought that about
not
Step
really
Brothers too,
either.
where that's like legendary for a lot of people, and for me, it's just like not that good.
Fine.
It's
It's a
fine.
fine
Yeah,
movie.
it's just like,
Yeah.
when the Funk
I'm
Bus
with you guys
thing
on that.
fall,
I'm
no,
kind of just
that's
fine
it.
on it.
it's fun.
The movie, the comedy that like evades everybody, it seems, in that studio of The Big Picture and Family, The Ringer, 21 Jump Street is
That's what I'm
like
saying, dude. They're too old.
it's
Like,
so
especially
good.
like,
that's
Oh,
like
they-
good writing, good comedy
'cause
writing.
if I were to make a most rewatchable of like the last 25 years, if you don't have Palm Springs on your list, I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're just like too old and you're not like in touch with like a modern rewatchable.
Right.
That's kind of my take on that. But
I made Kaylee watch that like a month or two ago.
that movie's amazing.
It's a good movie. It's
Yeah.
good. I think Andy Samberg is just very underrated as an actor and comedian.
He really draws you in.
And anyways,
All right, Joe.
Mm.
When you got one, let us know. But let's
the
get
hot
into
takes?
some. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's get
I
into
haven't
some
really thinking.
stats.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Let's move on. Let's get out of the early thousands comedy scene and get into the 2025 comedy scene with fucking Flight Risk. The stats:
Hell yeah.
25 mil budget, which I was kind of shocked to hear a 25 mil because that seems kind of inflated for like you said, no, the single location that this entire film is at. Like it's like,
assuming it's
Yeah.
just like green screen around the
Yeah.
windows of the plane.
yeah.
Dude, holy shit. I think I know why they picked 2 Hassans. Because, like, that guy, when they landed, he didn't say a fucking word, right?
Right. Yep.
I mean, did any of those actors... Because I'm pretty sure,
Well-
like, extras, like, get paid differently if they don't have to talk, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming they also get paid differently if they don't get shown. They just talk.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Shit, I don't know, guys. That would be why
Mel's behind the
I would've-
scenes doing some
I don't fucking
shady
know.
shit with the
Well,
money, man.
$25 million
Yeah.
budget wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I guess
What would
it's
have been
just like...
funnier though? It would have been like if it was a white guy and then
Yeah.
like named Hassan comes out, and he
That
just
would've
doesn't say anything, and it just played off like normal.
Right.
That'd be great.
This is Hassan.
Yeah, everyone would be like, Mel at it again.
Yeah.
Silly
Yeah.
guy.
Our boy doesn't speak
He's
English.
showing his true colors.
But
But okay, 25 million budget. That's ludicrous, but made 49 mil. Made
Yeah,
$49 million
doubles.
this movie.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
shocked.
I bet it was
Yeah,
Marky
yeah.
Mark.
It's the marquee mark of it all. I got some research on that, but also no awards, yet. This still could,
There's still
you
time.
know,
still time.
Oscars haven't
Best film
announced.
editing. Best,
Say that.
best script.
Mel,
Best original.
Mel usually gets noms. I'm just saying, you know.
He does get editing and knobs a lot and sound.
alright,
So
yep. The sound in
Wow.
this.
I did find a weird. I was rewatching Sinners the other day, and I found just like a weird editing blip. I literally was watching it yesterday. It just like switches from like I don't know, just
Formats.
like two different frame ratios,
It was
like
doing that in the theater.
multiple times, and it's just like kind of just weird. I guess
It
I
is
just like
jarring.
didn't really understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's-
is. It's pretty jarring.
It's like when it chooses to be cinematic, it does it. But it's like it's not very like it plays it fast and loose when it's doing it. As far as
Yeah.
any film I've
And
ever
I
seen
was
try to do that.
wondering, because I'm pretty sure when I saw that in the theater, I was like so fucking close to the screen that like I probably just
You
like
just
couldn't
didn't
tell if
notice.
that actually happened in the theater. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
I was in IMAX and I remember it like physically, and I was just like,
Because it's like
That's
one
a
of them
choice.
is like literally the same shot. It's just like in a different ratio, and you're just like, that's kind of fucking weird.
right, yeah.
But anyway, sorry. I just thought about it
Um,
because
yeah.
it's
So
weird.
Joe's hot take is Sinners' ass.
That's what I'm
because the
hearing.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No, you said it, Joe.
Bold. That's bold. I'll give him that.
I'll take it. Yeah, this is a hot take.
I did have a stat here, though. I mean, this is one of the films that has been drafted in our movie league, and it racked Alex about 260 points when
Okay.
with this one. So,
God damn.
yeah, maybe we'll keep track of some of those movies.
That
Research.
explains the phrase early on here. He's just trying to juice the numbers. Though.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
trying to build the hype on it.
Yeah.
Research shot in 22 days. This film, pretty fast. That's
Shocker.
also why I'm like 25 million. Like, what?
That's a
Who
million a
pocketed
day.
that? Who the fuck pocketed 15 million of that?
Mel did.
Yeah.
Mel. Shit, yeah, it had to be Mel.
Yeah.
Or Marky Mark. Maybe
No,
together.
Maybe it was, yeah, together as a dual operation.
Topher's just like,
I
I'll
don't
take like
know.
40K and be all right.
Dude,
I'll throw
right?
some
Like-
silly lines out.
Yeah,
He's,
easy
just,
money
he's
for
gotta
a
make
movie,
money
you
too.
know.
Like,
Right.
Yeah, he's like, last thing I was on was like, what, Spider-Man 3? Come on. Yeah, throw me a bone.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
Wild
then
that
they
he's
shame
an
him all
interstellar.
movie for taking money when they know like he shouldn't have. That's his character too. That's wild. More
That's true.
research. Mark Wahlberg really shaved his head for this film. No ball cap.
Yep.
For your boy Mark.
Why? That is method acting. I'm an old man.
Such a weird
He's
like,
like-
it's not even a full like shave. It's just like a what the fuck decision. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It was
we'll
weird.
we'll get more on that. And then last piece of research I have.
Have to
What'd you say?
change that. My prop hunt was his bald cap, so I'm gonna have to change that.
Yeah.
Nice try.
All natural. Wahlberg has the smallest role of and with the least screen time of the main trio, yet his face is like the prime marketing image that when you think of Flight Risk, you think of his face on the poster, and that
Yeah.
accounts for the 49 mil, I would say, because if you have Topher Grace on the poster, this film is going nowhere.
Or like,
My question is like with a film like called Flight Risk about being on a flight, Mark Wahlberg, he has told the story many of time how he was supposed to be on the 9/11 flight and how he was going to stop the terrorist. Where
He
is the movie?
terrorist.
Where is the movie of him? Like we missed this opportunity to make this movie, Mel. You could have been.
They
Yeah,
should have
like, come
just coupled with was it Oliver Stone who made United 93? Whoever made that movie, they should have just kind of like done like a tag team operation. Really, two birds, one building. Just making 9/11 jokes because it's funny now, right? 20. I don't know.
is it 25 years later?
We've moved on enough, right?
It's definitely a conversation piece.
Yep. All right. No rabbit holes. No rabbit holes here. Okay.
It was an
let's-
inside job.
Damn it, Joe! No, no, you can't. Okay. What's the theme of Flight Risk? What'd you guys get?
I got
Trust no one.
I put good
Straight
versus
up.
bad.
Oh my
Classic.
god. Come on. Yeah, not everything is as it seems. That's kind of what I
Yeah.
got from it. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are you supposed to get from this? Mark
There's
Wahlberg
kind of a couple twists.
likes to have sex with everybody. I
Yeah.
don't know.
he's a fucking freak, man. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
He,
what
he
he's
shaved
into
his
in
head
this
for the
movie.
one line in the movie where he says, what does Topher Grace say? It's even worse getting raped by a bald man. Like, what, just a throwaway line. I'm like, is it? You just had to. What? What does that mean?
Yeah, he
It's
got
not
to
true.
that line and he was like, "Oh fuck, this character's bald? Oh shit!" I didn't
Yeah.
even know. Like, none of that was fleshed out. Yeah,
That's why they had to go with Mark Wahlberg, because the actor they had originally wouldn't shave his head.
Right,
But
there
it
we
had to
go.
fit the
Respect.
script.
for this film, I would not shave my head either. I don't think. But
Yeah.
You're not
Especially when
committed
you're
to
that
the role.
old. You don't know if it's gonna grow back.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that's a risk. That's the real risk.
Yeah.
Of this movie.
Yeah,
It
but
is.
like he's rich. He can just go to Turkey, get plugs.
True.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure.
All right,
I'm
shoot your shot. I have no impactful shots from this film.
I have one.
None.
I have one as well. What's yours, Joe?
It's just like the final shot pointing like out of the ambulance, and it's like she's like holding.
What the fuck is the final shot of this movie?
It's just a bunch of emergency people.
And then
they
you
all
see
just, like,
Hassan.
shoot
running.
inside,
they're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last image of this movie is Hassan coming into frame and then just like peeking in,
Yeah.
and then the cut.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, super jarring.
Like, what am I supposed to? What do you say? Because at first I was like, is everybody in on it? You know, like, are they all coming? Like, even
Yeah.
Hassan's in on it. But
Dude,
no,
honestly,
right?
I thought he
At one point.
was. They did not reference the fact that he almost sent them straight into a fucking mountain.
He
like,
tried.
yeah, right.
I mean, that just didn't come up again.
Yeah.
I assumed that meant
Accidents
like, he was,
happen.
you know, pointing them in the wrong direction. But yeah,
So-
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Are you supposed to read the ending as they're about to get murdered by Hassan?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I just put it because it was
Hey,
weird.
oh, hey, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there.
Personally, I don't think so. But maybe you could interpret it that way. I really don't fucking know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. This movie is so confusing in so many different
It is.
ways.
It's so confusing.
Yeah.
But it's the fun part, right? You're trying to figure it out. It's like watching what's that movie by Michael Bay? With Chris
Transformers?
Hemsworth. Not Michael Bay, sorry, Michael Mann. With Chris Hemsworth.
Oh,
Black Hat. It's like watching Black
Yeah.
Hat. You're like,
Hmm.
how does this work? You know?
yeah. Pretty much.
But
Yeah.
my only shot that I was like took away was there was a close up of Mark Wahlberg's eyes or eye when he's trying to like cut himself, and I was like, there is some artism in here for a second, and that was it.
Yeah.
Marky Mark's doing his thing. He's really going for it. You know, he's gritting. He's fucking grimacing. You got to give it to him, I guess. The quotables.
Oh shit! Hang on. I'm sorry.
You got another?
Sorry to interrupt you. No, I was reading my first review of this movie, and I also referenced Hassan's voice being different.
Oh.
But my thing was that when she goes on this date with him, she's gonna realize that that's not the same voice that she fell in love with and agreed to go on a dinner with. So she can't help but be double crossed at every turn. Man, this is layered more than I thought, boys.
That is
Wow.
crazy. Yeah. The dude's gonna sound
Wow.
like Aziz Ansari, and then
Yeah,
that's how the movie should have ended. And then you're just like, what is happening right
It's
now?
just Aziz.
That would be good. That'd be good. Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that'd
Okay,
be funny.
sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt. I just
No, yeah. On to the
realized that I-
quotables. Do you guys have any?
I got one.
What you got?
I got it. Is it like the beginning? They capture him, and he's like standing in the bathroom, like handcuffed, and he's like, "Well, unless you guys want to, I don't know." Basically, he's just like making some jokes about how they're gonna have to like hold his dick and stuff if he takes a piss without like undoing his handcuffs.
somebody's gonna have to do the paperwork.
And then the main chick, she just like turns and like the shot is just of her and she says, "Hey Bob, Jeff, I have a job for you." But she like doesn't even smirk. Like her face doesn't change. And like I feel like she
Oh,
just does
goodness.
such a terrible job at like
It's so funny.
I know, I'm
That's
like,
what I'm
what the fuck?
saying.
And I put this quote because it just like it really set the tone that this is gonna be just like weird, and I'm not gonna get what the tone is supposed to be because it's just like, is it serious? Is it supposed to be funny? I don't fucking know. Like,
That's like layered though too, because we learn that she has a trauma with like having a person go to the bathroom.
They-
She was Oh
You're
my!
not
So,
giving
It's
this
true.
movie enough
so
credit.
this is,
guys.
she is playing a dramatic,
This
and we
is
just
true.
we never knew.
This movie's like an ogre.
Yeah.
It's got layers.
Dude, I
Yeah.
also put within 40 minutes of this movie, they make 3 jokes about pissing or shitting their pants. They bring it up 3 times within 40 minutes.
Rule of threes, man. You got to bring it back.
I'm just like, dude, why? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
When it happened the 3rd time, I'm like, what? How much more do I have left? Like,
Yeah. No, I feel that. My quote
You should
is,
say it,
"This is
Sophie.
how it ends. This is how it ends for me," and that's just Topher Grace when he thinks that the plane is about to crash. Because no line in this film was I ever like, that's a good line. The only line that did it was that one where I was like, I like when people act realistic when they think they're about to die. Like that's that's the only thing that pinged as like truth for me in this film.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah.
But I
It's
mean,
weird.
I was gonna say Alex said mine earlier with it being way worse, being raped by a bald guy. That one got me because it was just so outrageous.
It is.
And at this point I was used to Marky Mark saying like the crazy outrageous shit. Well,
Mhm.
there's that one in there.
It was such just a throwaway line, and I was like, "What makes it worse?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
confused? I'm so confused."
Yeah. I don't know.
Alex, did you have any quotes?
Somebody's gonna have to do the paperwork about wiping his ass. It's my only. Yeah.
Okay, now I actually get that line now for the first time. That's great. That's some good
Welcome.
shit. That's good shit. Yep.
Comedy.
Okay. Prop hunt. Maybe a taser, like the old school taser that she has.
Oh my
you know,
God.
with like the prongs.
She tased his ass for so long. That plane
Yeah.
nose dove for
Right.
so fucking long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't want anything.
Yeah.
What else?
Maybe
is
the
there,
flare
though,
gun,
even?
just because it'd
Okay.
be fun.
That would be fun.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's about it.
it's good.
Or I don't know. I don't know a lot of bald people, so like I don't really need the toupee.
I guess like the main prop of this film is the little like hula, whatever the fuck is on the dashboard, right? But nobody actually wants that. Nobody wants
Yeah.
that. You know?
No.
Personally.
Okay. Moving
Alright.
on. Performance review. Here we go, boys. What do we think here?
Hassan, the guy who's playing the voice of Hassan. Let's
Yeah.
see. Who plays his voice? Maz Ali.
You got the right Hassan?
Yeah, that's
think
that's
so.
Hassan
Okay.
voice.
Cool. That you get wait, so you're saying MVP.
Yeah, he's probably the best.
Okay.
Did you know that Paul Ben Victor is the bad guy? Like the bad.
The bald dude
He is
from
the-
The Wire.
Yeah, he is Coleridge.
Yeah, I saw that, and then since I saw that, I could when I heard his voice, I was like, that's him. You know?
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
He signed up for this movie.
yeah. He
He's,
got
like,
on
not
a
a bad
fucking
actor.
phone call with Mel and recorded some lines one day or some shit. You know, like
Yeah, the man who's been in movies such as True Romance, The Irishman, Tombstone. He's like, I'm gonna do Flight Risk. Okay, sorry.
I
Bizarre.
think you like. I was
that's
thinking
good.
too, like, how the fuck did Topher Grace get like hired by Mel Gibson? I was just
I
like
don't know.
wondering the process where like Topher gets a call and he's like, "Yeah, well, it's Mel, and I kind of want to work with Mel Gibson. You know, like it's like what a strange scenario.
Mel was watching The Black Klansman, and he was like,
Yeah,
Topher Grace's character. I like it. And I'm like, are you supposed to like that guy? And he's like, no. He's good.
he's
This is good.
He's the guy. Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't
That's
he the
true.
bad guy? This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
Just like how's he even on his radar? You know, like is that what he was watching? Like I don't know. It's weird.
Big that '70s show guy. Huge.
Yeah.
Topher actually secretly auditioned to be Jesus.
Oh, I could,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh,
It's
you
around
left
that
out a
time.
piece
Probably-
of trivia. Mel Gibson was up for the role of Daryl.
No shit. I didn't even
But-
see that one.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
playing. I'm
good.
playing.
Okay.
He wouldn't
You
shave
know,
his
I
head for the
believed it.
role.
I
Yeah.
believe it. Yeah.
Okay, but Topher Grace is terrible in this. Am I
Yeah,
alone?
absolutely.
Not good.
No, he's terrible. He's very bad.
He's doing his thing.
Dude, that's exactly what I wrote down for Michelle Dockery, who's the chick, like the other
Yeah,
the agent.
He is
She's
Yeah,
doing her
she's
thing.
doing her thing.
I put
Which
her
is
down
not
as
much,
the
I guess.
recast instead of Topher, but
Yeah,
I could do either or
said
all.
both.
Really?
I
I
said
put
both of
no
those.
amount
Too.
of recast could save this script. That's what I wrote
Yeah.
down.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. That is.
Yeah.
Recast the scriptwriter,
Yeah.
Okay.
or
Yeah.
just don't make the movie. Don't greenlight this.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Let's-
we're in a place where we don't have to do this.
Yeah, let's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Tax
I feel
write-off.
like this could be like an episode of a show. You know?
It feels
just
like a
feel like it's-
subplot of like some shit show. Yeah, like it's
Exactly,
like a 15-minute
like-
chunk.
Yeah. I feel like
Like
it just
a-
like was a little too long. Could have been shortened, and then you have the rest of the story in the other parts of the season. I don't fucking know. Like,
Yeah.
Like a Criminal Minds episode or some shit.
Right.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! The mafia boss actually hired the pilot. Oh god! Cut to commercial, like, and then the
Oh
copyright.
shit! The mafia
gotta-
boss is the head of the fucking FBI.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh shit.
What are we gonna do? Find out next week.
And he's on a first name basis with all of the hitmen that he sent to Alaska.
Yeah, right. He's personally on the phone with the hitman.
Yeah, fucking what the fuck? Dude?
Okay.
I don't know.
What a good boss.
He's dedication to the job. Actually, is really what we should take away.
Man, respect.
MVP for me, Mark Wahlberg, by default, I guess, just because like he's a good actor. Somewhat, he's done enough movies that he knows what acting is supposed to look like. So he's like, okay, I know, I gotta grit my teeth here and fucking. But I guess I'm on the like flip side because I actually liked his southern accent. I knew it was bad, but I kind of liked how he was like putting it on, because people put on southern accents, myself included. I feel like. And then when he flipped to his Boston accent, I was like, this feels fucking lazy. And like, it felt cheaper than the southern accent for me, because I feel like he was putting that one on more. I don't know. Is that just me?
Dude, just wait.
Yes.
Just wait
Okay.
for my
Oh,
double
I-
feature.
I agree that I liked his southern
Yes.
accent and the character he was like playing.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing the psychopath. I
Yeah.
liked that aspect of it. Yeah.
Same. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I haven't seen Marky do southern. Like,
Yeah.
this
Best
guy's
part about his southern
interesting.
accent
A little
was when he
different.
said about an hour. Soonish.
Nah.
Not just like
An
about an
hour.
hour. An hour.
I buy it, man. He's fucking good. Yeah. Who would any other recast? I had Michelle Dockery, Topher Grace, 100%.
I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much everybody we got.
There's only so many
Yeah.
people. The highest of
Then,
highs.
Well, apparently the Caroline Van Sant, the other chick that is calling our main
Yeah.
character,
Yeah.
she's the chick from fucking King of Queens.
I saw that too, and I could not
Not much else.
pick her voice
Pretty
out.
much nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Eh.
I just saw it.
Does
because
she
I'm
die
looking
in a
at
car
the-
accident?
I
Yeah.
think so, actually. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Just making sure I
Maybe, I
have
don't
the
know.
character
Probably
straight
just-
there.
Murdered, I guess.
Yeah. T-boned by the dude ran away after the T-boning.
Oh, it was definitely set up by the mob boss guy who's on a first name basis with all his assassins.
Yeah,
Right.
he's also the director of the FBI.
Dude.
Yeah.
And it happens so fast. It's on one flight time, like, so it's like they set all this up, the T-bone, the confirmation of death to the FBI
Yeah.
director, to her.
In like an hour flight.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. The highest of highs. Fuck, man. Like, for me,
put-
oh, go ahead. Yeah.
No, go for it. I don't care. I put when Marky Mark just rips off his thumb to fucking get his hand through the cuffs.
Okay.
I don't know.
That was cool.
Hardcore.
That was cool.
That's all I got.
I put him getting run over like a rag doll when he flew out of the plane. I like that.
Yeah.
part.
That's cool too.
Anytime Marky is getting hurt, that's what I'm hearing right now.
And when he got
Best
tased.
Right.
We got tased.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Throw
That
that in.
taser's no joke.
For me, the highest, section of the film, the only high of the movie for me is when from the moment Marky enters the plane to the moment that his hat gets off, revealing that he's bald. That chunk of the movie is like interesting enough where I'm like, who is this guy? What's going on here? And then it's like, oh, he's fucking bad.
Well,
And
Matt,
then
that was
I'm
the
done.
fucking trailer.
Okay, yeah, there we go. We saw it.
Onto
all.
the
Boom. That's all we need.
Like,
That's that chunk.
that's the trailer.
That chunk. Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
What's your highs, Alex? What do you get from this one?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Like, what are the
Um,
moments of this movie even? Can you
That's-
name
that's
the
what I'm trying to
moments?
that's,
piece
good.
together.
That's a good question.
I really like the tone being set in the first scene. That's like one of my favorite parts of the movie is like when they have him in the bed, they toss him on the bed, and he's like, "Not on the sheet, not on the bedspread, not on the bedspread. Oh, it's crusty." And it's like,
That's
okay.
true.
And so this,
Yeah.
and then like when he's talking about doing the paperwork and all this stuff, and he immediately he's like, I'm making a deal." Then the microwave pops, and he's like, "No, it's just chicken noodle." So it's like
So basically, only the
tone
hotel
just
room.
whiplashing me. I'm just
Yeah.
like, what is happening? And then
Yeah.
the quick zoom in when what's her name? Madeline. The quick zoom in when she's like, "I got a job for you, boys." And it's just like, what?
Yeah, I feel like
What's
if
going
she,
on? Am I in an episode of The Office right now? What is happening?
Dude, if like, cause they zoomed in on her face. If she had like smirked, kinda, I feel like, cause she was
She's so
serious like the whole
serious.
time, and I
She's
feel
so
like
serious.
maybe they had done a take where she smirks, and they're just like, okay, we can't do that. You can't be funny. We already have Topher. Everything he says, he can't help
Right.
it. He's just dumb. And apparently, he's funny.
We
Like,
need you to balance him. No smiling.
Yeah.
you got to be extremely serious.
Yeah,
After that, when they enter the plane, it's just downhill from there, in my opinion.
it really
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
goes nowhere. Tears down the cheeks. Oh my! It's just a disrespect to the
Yeah.
category to even ask. Honestly,
Didn't make me cry.
I almost cried when Topher died.
no way.
He almost died.
No
No.
way.
Yeah, when he almost died. Okay.
No way, dude. Yeah.
I don't know.
This is a movie for me that like negates emotion. Like it's not
Yeah.
giving you anything. It's actually taking something. Like that's just it's not where you want to be. It doesn't
That's fair.
impart experience into you. It is like imparting like checking out. It's like no, actually don't think about the thing in front of your face. What the fuck?
Yeah, a lot of the time in the movie, I found myself like being like, "Wait, why did like for the knife, for instance? Like, she's this FBI or this FBI agent, marshal, air marshal, whatever she is, and like she asked about the knife twice, and then like they cuff up Marky Mark in the back. They're kind of like trying to figure out how to land the plane. We don't think about this knife again. I don't know, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Marky Mark gets
Yeah.
the
I don't know.
jump on them halfway through the movie where
continuity is there in this movie
Yeah.
where it's like
Yeah.
there's a sequence of events, but there's no sequence of events that makes sense to me in this
right.
movie.
It's
And
just
like I feel
a
like
sequence.
the reasoning for like not shooting him, he's just like, oh, it could go through me and hit the fucking engine or something. Then just like aim,
Move his
in a
body and
way-
then shoot him. Or
Right.
put a
Yeah.
pillow over his face and cap his
I don't
ass.
know. Yeah,
Take the
like I
risk.
feel like there's ways
Strangle.
you can do it. You know,
She should've
throw him
shot
out of the
this
fucking
guy.
plane. I don't
She
know.
should have killed him way before. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, while we're on some nitpicks, let's just keep it going. What do we got here?
I
Why
mean,
didn't
we've
she
said
just
a lot
fucking
of-
shoot him? Why was there a
Yeah.
moose made of CGI?
That's a great
Like he
question.
peeked out the window and he doesn't jump until he opens the curtains. Like that moose took up the entire window, brother.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what are we delaying our jump for? Also, I was in Alaska for a week, maybe a little over a week, I don't remember. The only moose that I ever saw, granted it could be just the time of year I was there or the location, but was in the distance and like it's
It
not
doesn't
I
tap
didn't
your
just-
window in the middle of the night
No.
like a fucking Disney movie. No. No.
if anything, a bear, sure. Bears were everywhere. They came up to our car on our way out, you know? So
Was
it's
it
just
a-
like
Was it a moose or was it a deer? Because I thought it was a deer.
it was a moose.
It was a
It was a
moose.
moose. Full
Might have
ass
been an
moose.
elk.
Oh, big
I don't know. I
old-
can't
Deer
remember.
from the
I can't
inside.
remember its horns, but you know,
Yeah.
moose
The only
have
that
reason
ain't
I
nice.
say
kinds of horns.
confidently that it was a moose was the antlers were flat, but also he says fucking Alaska or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, so it's a moose. Alaska. What do we know Alaska for? Bears and moose.
Yeah.
So
We're setting the scene.
yeah,
That's the only reason
Yeah.
for that scene, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is to like show you that you're in Alaska. Because
Yeah.
one of my nitpicks is like this movie starts with terrible CGI, and not even just the deer scene. Because I don't know if it was just me, but like the movie starts with a tilt down from the sky, and it goes into like the motel, and that motel shot seemed like it was completely fabricated. I was
Oh,
just like, is
yeah,
this...
it looked like a
Yeah.
screensaver.
Yeah, I was like, what the? You're opening your movie on this? That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Every plane scene looked like shit.
Yeah,
Like outside of the plane looked like shit.
right.
Dude, when the
Yeah.
plane, biggest nitpick actually for me was when they drive into that side of the mountain, and the plane is pretty much like unscathed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
It
know.
was a
dude,
glancing
that's
blow. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
know. I'm
uh,
like,
right on.
are there snow drifts like that big in the mountains? Like, are they just like,
yeah.
snow drifts that are just like,
Uninterrupted.
I don't know, just like
Yeah.
20 feet tall in a mountain? I don't know,
Yeah.
like, because that's what it would have to be. Just like solid, just snow that they just fly through.
Yeah, and even
With
then,
nothing
like,
Purposes of
else.
this movie,
like
being
it's
cool
going
as
to-
fuck.
you're gonna
Yeah.
hit that snow, and it's gonna, you're gonna
Probably
be
do
hit
something to
by it,
you, yeah.
like-
I don't fucking
I
know.
don't know.
Zoop. Bling.
Yeah, little, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
It's like a pillow.
Sure.
Shit.
I don't know.
My
Never
other
laughed.
nitpick, yeah, my other nitpick is more to do with like the structure of the movie, and it's just like I really don't like movies like this at all. I think it's maybe one of the weakest types of movie that you can make, where you have like you set something up and you devote like a certain amount of time at the beginning to like creating something interesting, and then something switches in the plot where you understand something and you just have to like sit in that scenario for the next hour and a half, where it's like we already know everything and we just have to figure out how they're going to get out of this situation. That's the most boring fucking type of movie you can ever make. It's like anti-drama, because like we don't learn anything new and we only have to figure out how the main characters are going to get out of the movie. It's like we know they're going to get out of the fucking movie. Like, I don't know. It's just like a frustrating experience with these movies where it's just like, don't structure it like that.
So, them you knowing that they're gonna get out of the movie, that they're gonna live, no stakes.
No stakes.
So,
There you go.
you like the end of Stranger Things, or
They all have
or
stakes,
can we?
dude.
We'll get there later.
They're all holding pointy stakes, so the
Oh.
stakes are real.
Oh,
Oh,
oh. Okay, double meaning. I'm sorry. I'm
No, I
my
mean
bad.
there are world-ending stakes at the end of Stranger Things. The stakes of
No,
flight
there's not.
risk are, how do I get shitty character that I don't like with Topher Grace with the help of shitty character that has no fucking emotion with Michelle Dockery out of a plane in the
No,
sky.
I get it. I mean,
It's
to be fair, this is worse than.
fuck, man.
I get that. Well, I don't know if it's worse. I don't know. It's
It's
tough.
worse.
We're in a weird position here.
It's
It's
just
a
like-
weird time.
It
in
is,
my
but
life.
like back to the point though is like, it's not a good for an audience member to give them information and then hold them in a one contained area for 2 hours after.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time. Anyways, that's my nitpick.
that's fair. No, there's like even when they're in the plane, there's like you're being given more information that you think is relevant, too. Like the
Right,
call
with
the
like the
sound, oh,
government, like
this
all
guy,
that stuff.
yeah.
How are we gonna
Yeah,
land?
Mark
Do we
Wahlberg
know?
is a picture of Topher Grace's mom's house.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
He mentions his mom. How does he know where my mom lives? And
Yeah.
then Mark Wahlberg's like, I fucked your mom once. She's like, oh man,
Dude,
this
like,
guy with the
also,
your mom jokes.
I mean, like, what? Like, I know Mark Wahlberg was in prison, but like,
Man,
is he actually like? Does he actually have skills? Like,
that's a
he's
good question.
flying a plane, like, and
Well, he's
he
got
like
skills with
seems to
fucking
know
sure.
where he's going in the route. So like,
That's like another kind of nitpick too. Is like a lot of like his character is built on like, I just fucking love this shit, man. I didn't even pay me for this. I'm just fucking crazy. But then he's like not that crazy and kind of just it's like, what do you do for the mafia? Is like the question. I was like,
He's really not that
character
crazy.
makes no
Like,
sense.
he just talks about raping everybody, and it's just like, dude, got any
Yeah.
more material? Like, can you make me
Right.
scared?
Right. Try something new, man. Especially like, I guess like if you're out of jail, you know, that's like the main area where raping is like the main threat. I would assume.
Not to Mark Wahlberg. He says he
It's
spent his
everywhere.
entire time in prison looking behind his shoulder. If you know what I mean, Twiggy, wink. I'm like, okay, I think I know what you mean. But
But can you
is
state
this
it
supposed to
for
make
me?
you seem tough? I'm confused.
I don't fucking know. Like,
Any other nitpicks? I have
I don't
it's
know. We pretty much
giving.
said most of mine.
Yeah, we've dogged on it for sure. I have it's giving Hijack. It's a terrible Apple TV show where Idris Elba is like on a plane that's hijacked, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck!" Terrible dialogue, terrible attempt at entertainment. It's just paired. Any other it's
Yeah.
givings with like any pings for other movies or TV shows?
Not that I could think of.
Not really.
It stands apart. Clever Girl. What did this movie do well?
Subverted our expectations of Mel this whole time. Like, he just pulled the rug. He's like, psych!
Yeah.
I could do some
Honestly,
shit too.
That's true.
Yeah, like starting this director's dive, knowing that he did this movie, and then looking at the other ones, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a pride because like I like knew about this movie before we started the dive,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I guess I didn't really know that much about Mel's movies, but yeah, most of them are good. Pretty much all of them are good except for this one, or all of them are solid. I'll say.
Right.
I don't know.
My only Clever Girl is you're not going to agree with this one, Joe, because you saw the trailer. But I think I like how you don't really know what you're in for like when you start this movie. Nothing is like leading you because it's not well set up. But like when Wahlberg like sits in the plane, you're just like, where is this movie going to go? And I already kind of knew where it was going. But like as an audience member, you have no idea like what you're in for until you know, and then it's over. But
Yeah.
kind of cool feeling.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, it's definitely not marketed well. Like, even every like we already said, all of the marketing is showing Mark Wahlberg, and even in
Yeah.
this, like he's like bloody and fucked up and holding a gun.
Yeah.
And I guess
he's
it's just
got
like when he's
hair.
introduced, it's like he's just supposed to be this pilot. You obviously know that Topher Grace is like not a problem. So I mean, like you're
Right.
kind of just like this guy's gonna be an issue. I feel like, you know.
Holy shit. I
It's
just
really
But I
realized
guess I
the
don't really
poster.
know because I knew he was an assassin the whole time.
Mark
What's up?
Wahlberg's the mountains, and that's the plane.
Yeah.
Fuck. Right. Focus. Damn it. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought he was laying in the snow.
Yeah.
What'd you guys have for a double
Wow.
feature of Flight Risk?
The Happening.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I had
I
Barry.
put this movie called Four Brothers.
I've not
It's a
seen.
Mark
that's
Wahlberg movie.
That's a fun movie.
It's with Andre 3000. I actually watched it recently because it came on Netflix, I guess. But his accent in it is also like terrible because like they live in Detroit, but like Mark's still kind of doing like a
He's
Boston
got the
accent.
Boston. Yeah,
I don't know. It's just like kind of weird. I don't know.
Mm.
What a
But
good
yeah, I
movie.
mean,
What a fun
yeah.
movie.
I gotta watch that.
and
one.
then I also put that movie where Ryan Reynolds is stuck in a coffin for the
Barry.
entire movie.
Bro, that's,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I put.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah. I don't know, cause yeah, I just got like those kind of vibes, cause like,
It's a
100%.
much better movie, but
yeah,
Buried? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What really made me think that and like pair it was when they're like doing all the phone calls out to like the government friends or whatever the fuck, and it's like you're stuck in there and it's just like listening to phone calls. Yeah, that's where the double feature would come for me.
Nice.
yeah.
I didn't have a double feature, but I'm just looking at Letterboxd and I'm thinking maybe like Con Air, just another.
Oh hell
Not
yeah,
bad.
dude, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
God. Love Con Air.
Is that Michael Bay?
No,
No. Just Nick
Who did that
Cage?
one?
just Nick Cage with
Did
the
that
southern
one.
accent.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
remember.
Cyrus the damn virus.
Yeah.
Anyway. all right.
Okay, could a TikToker watch Flight Risk? Way too boring and generic. 2
Yeah,
out of 10.
probably
I don't
not.
know. Is that what TikTokers like, though?
That may be, man. Maybe actually, it's easy enough to digest, where it's like,
That's-
oh,
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's
Flight
like
Risk.
it's schlocky enough that maybe they would. That's
Yeah.
I don't think they would appreciate the schlockiness though.
no.
No.
They like weird like comedy, like brain rot is what they like for some reason.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're actually like awkward, like socially awkward enough now, where these line readings, like the disconnect is like reality now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Huh.
I did have a question though, as far as like the TikToker question. Do you think that Marky Mark is like a cutoff point for Gen Z? Like, do they even know who this person is / care? Is he too old? Because like we're getting up there. I'm
I think
already
he's
like,
too old.
yeah,
Well, I feel like you could probably say the same about Topher Grace. Because, like,
even more.
really,
yeah,
let's just
absolutely.
say the only thing he's relevant from is that 70s show. And if you
Yeah.
didn't watch that, and if you're not like.
Spider-Man 3.
And
Put some
Spider-Man
True.
3.
respect on
So
my
if
boy
you're not
Eddie.
like a fucking millennial, maybe Gen Z, like you definitely, I don't know. I feel like if you're Gen Z, you're probably not gonna know who he is. I don't know.
Right.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They have no idea that Mark Wahlberg is like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That was even a little bit before like my consciousness came to
Yeah.
be. But like I at least have that link.
Yeah.
And then like watch this movie with. I don't know. I don't even think they care. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is Alex's mom watching this in her kitchen? I'm gonna assume
I mean, I don't
Wahlberg's a
think
go-to.
so, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes.
No. Does she like schlock? Is the question I have. Where it's like, is this
the
like?
quality of it?
Yeah.
I will tell you, she will look at the picture of this movie, the poster, and she would turn it on. And
it's the
she would
marketing,
go into the
baby.
kitchen and have it on in the background. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
definitely.
I could kind of see
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, for sure. Sequel, prequel,
my mom
remake.
always has movies fucking going though. Like when she came here for a week, we burned through like the week she was here, almost like what was it? Fuck. That month that she was here, we had like 900 gigs of internet used because she just is like, I'm gonna put something on. And like we work during the week, so she just like has the TV going, movies playing, and she's just
Grinding.
like not even watching it. It's just noise.
Respect.
But yeah.
Damn.
Anyway.
what
Next
was
category.
what was your favorite one that you watched with her? Do you remember?
Eddington.
Yeah.
Well, I rewatched new movie because I watched One Battle with her. She really liked that one, and that was fun for me because she actually liked it.
Cool.
But Eddington was like the jewel of being like I walked out from putting our kids to sleep and it was on. I was like, whoa, why'd you turn this on? This doesn't seem like your kind of movie. She's like, it's got walking in it, I was like, well, restart it. I want to see this shit.
There we go.
So,
There you. Okay, sequel, prequel, remake for Flight Risk.
No.
let's see the prequel. I want to know the Marky Mark prison origin stories.
That's what I have.
Yeah.
I want to see how he
He
became
runs
crazy.
into what was that other fucking Jamie Lannister from fucking
Oh yeah,
Shot
caller.
yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Fucking money.
I think money's putting
Yeah,
him
we'll just have a
down.
crossover.
Honestly, I want to see how he became crazy, but more importantly, I want to see how he became bald.
Yeah.
That's
If it was genetic or a choice, style choice.
right. It looks like a style
Yeah.
choice. Just
It
from
does.
like what
That's
I'm
a
seeing.
hard line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Star power. Like I said, boys, I'm taking the low road on this. I got a 1.5 for me.
Hey, that's what I got.
Okay, I'm
Join
at
me.
2. Yeah.
I got 2.5. I guess I
There
took
you
the
go.
high road on this one.
2.5 is the high. All right.
Woo! Yeah.
And to wrap up our dive with Mr. Mel, 3 questions on Flight Risk. Enjoy, no. Rewatch, no. Recommend, no. A rare 3-no film for me. That doesn't happen all the time.
I've rewatched this. I was entertained. I didn't
You
recommend it.
recommended it?
No, I have not recommended it.
Can't go that
My
far.
friends have watched it though, and after I relogged it this time, and he immediately texted me, he's like, "Oh, needed some more rape jokes from Marky Mark, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, you saw I rewatched. Okay."
Just need a little bit more. Well, boys, let's do our rankings then, right? List them off real
Yeah.
quick.
Let's do it.
Should we go, 6, 5, 4 together, or how should we do this?
Sure.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's just do it that way.
Number 6, Flight Risk, right?
Passion of the Oh.
No? Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Flight
You
Risk.
do you. You do you.
Yeah. I also have Flight Risk.
Okay, that one was a
Yeah.
gimme. Number 5. What do you guys got for 5? This is where it gets interesting.
Hacksaw.
Me too.
I also have Hacksaw Ridge.
Man Without a Face.
Yeah, that's
God
fair. That's,
damn.
that's my next one. That's my number 4. So
That's actually my number 4 too. The
Yeah.
Man Without a
Braveheart.
Face.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
what's your 4, Noah?
Oh, Passion of the Christ.
Damn.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
Top 3.
So, this number 3 and number 2, these are the most challenging for me to place.
Okay.
Like
I kind of I get what you're saying.
it's like entertainment versus like impactful filmmaking, but one of them has entertainment and impactful filmmaking. It's just tough. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
it
do I
is.
take the 2 or do I take the one that like actually coerce some like emotion out of me, but not like tears or anything, but like, made me feel like, oh shit, like this is a powerful story.
Yeah.
It's less one of them's less generic, even though that's being like it's the most not generic story, but the most,
I went through the
stuff.
same crisis you did, honestly, with the 2 films. Because, like, I don't know what you're thinking, but, like, for me, I had to really rethink if Passion was his best film. I was like, is that? Like,
It's tough. Yeah.
I didn't end up doing it, but okay. So my number 3 is Braveheart.
Okay.
Same.
I put
Pretty
Passion of
good,
the
but
Christ.
no, okay.
This is where
I
I'm
think I have the same conundrum as you. Well, as you probably, because I mean, my number 2 is Braveheart. So I mean,
Oh, I was
Okay.
between this and
So my-
Apocalypto. Passion of the Christ.
That's okay. My heart wants my number 1 to be my number 1 because it was like the one I enjoyed and was shocked with the most.
Mm-hmm.
So my number 1, I'll just say, is The Man Without a Face because I just really liked that movie. It was
Yeah.
a good story for me. I enjoyed it. But these 2, I think, are his best movies between Apocalypto and The Passion, and I just can't decide which one is the better of the 2. And I want
Yeah.
to say it's Passion. I think it's Passion.
I would kind of agree, honestly, but then I just like think Apocalypto is like a more well packaged, entertaining movie, or
And
like it's
that's
like
the
the
thing, it's like-
experience of it is like
Yeah.
whole, whereas Passion is like very focused, but also like
Yeah.
the intentionality is like its strength. Where I'm like, that is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But then Apocalypto, like, I didn't give it a perfect score or score, but like it's a perfect movie in terms of like beat for beat. It is full speed ahead, nonstop, right? And it like the talking isn't overbearing.
yeah, very visual.
The action's there. It's super accessible. It's tough,
It is very
and
tough.
it's like well shot.
Well,
It's
top
amazing.
right.
Yeah.
What did you guys have for your tops? Noah and Joe,
Like 1 and 2.
and 3, I guess if you haven't said 3.
Braveheart was my number 3, and then I put Hacksaw Ridge just because
Hi,
I don't know, man.
Hacksaw.
First time I watched that movie, I was just like, "This is awesome."
Yeah.
Awesome concept. Conscientious objector trying to do his best, you know.
Straight up.
And then I put Apocalypto as my 1 because I agree. I think it's just like the most well-rounded film.
Yeah.
'cause-
yeah. Yeah, I have Passion of the Christ at 3, Braveheart at 2, and Apocalypto at 1. Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
those 3 were the only ones that I really had trouble placing. The rest were pretty obvious for me. But yeah, I don't know. Ultimately, I put, I don't know. I put these 3 in this order just because it just came down to how much I personally liked them.
Right. The heart
Because,
wants,
like,
the heart wants.
I mean, they're all good movies in kind of their own ways and for their
Yeah.
own reasons, but like,
For
I
sure.
don't know, because they all have the same ranking for me. They all have, so I don't know, like the same rating. So like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know,
Yeah, top two have
or at least
fours
that's
for
what
me.
I. So.
Yeah. So I didn't get higher than a 4 for Mel, but I think I could be probably a 4.5 on potentially those top two films for me in the end. But
Same. I'm in the same boat there. I mean, I gave Man Without a Face 5 stars because I was being weird
just hit
about
the
it.
soul. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Passion and Apocalypto are definitely 4.5 potential. It's just I feel like one of those has to tip the scales and be a closer to a 5-star, and I feel like it might be Passion, and I don't know.
You know, you might convince me, honestly.
I think that's just his most well crafted. I don't know. That's tough. This is tough.
Yeah.
Damn you,
Well,
Mel.
Why you do this to me? If you rewatch or if you have a moment of clarity, let us know where you stand. But
Well,
we
that's the
we
thing
feel the
too.
strife.
Is like I rewatched Passion. This is like the second time I watched it, and it like made me jump from like I think I had it like at maybe 2.5 or 3, and it jumped up to this where I'm like I respect this. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
tough.
I think you wanna go Passion, dude. Just do it.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
I think Passion's my number 2,
There we
and
go.
then Apocalypto.
Fair enough. All right. Before we start our movie chest, I guess I'll name the next director's dive, our final mini dive. I know you guys have been hotly anticipating the choice. You don't know where I'm gonna go. You think you know, and I'm gonna fucking pivot on your ass. I'm gonna lay it up right behind you. You didn't even see it. I'm gonna go with
Jonathan
Jonathan.
Glazer.
Wait, what?
You thought you were gonna sneak up? You
Oh,
thought-
what? How'd you do that? How'd you know? Did I tell you?
I got the shine.
Fuck, man. Did I
Wait, is it-
add
you
something to
ser-
my?
you're going Jonathan
100%. I'm
Glazer,
gonna go.
right?
Yeah, Jonathan Glazer. 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good guess.
I was gonna go.
Well, when you
with,
said sneak up from behind, that the only thing I thought was Jonathan Glazer's got some like artsy movies, so that's why I was like,
Okay.
it's got to be that one.
damn, that's crazy that you called that because I was just like scrolling through like all like well-known directors that I've watched, and I was like, yeah, you know, you're not really feeling it. And then Jonathan Glazer popped up, and I was like, that's the one. Like, because I was
Hell
gonna
yeah.
do Phil Lord, Chris Miller potentially with like 21 Jump Street, Cloudy.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
you're in for. I'd love to rewatch them, but I have only seen 2 of Jonathan Glazer's films. He's only has 4, so it's kind of nice little, just a nice little 4-banger for his dive. And they're like big movies, and I haven't seen Under the Skin. That's the one specifically that I'm looking for with this
Yeah.
dive, where I'm like, I've heard about it a long
That's
time.
ScarJo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be really weird. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be some shit
That sounds like
seen.
super interesting.
Yeah.
I'm just like reading the premise right now.
Yeah, seems cool.
I guess she's
But he's got a wide filmography too. I've seen his most recent one. What's it called?
Zone of Interest.
Zone of Interest. Yep. I do need to rewatch because I gave it somewhat low, and I was like, this might be better than I'm giving you credit for. But also, what made me really want to do it is the movie Sexy Beast. Because Alex, I don't want to hype it up too much, but I think this is going to be your new favorite movie. That's my guess. But we'll see.
Oh,
We shall see.
you're gonna tell me it's gonna dethrone Django, my most rewatched movie of all time?
Okay, maybe not that. It won't get that far for you that fast.
Okay.
But in the end of your life, you're gonna look back and you'll be like, "Sexy Beast is one of my favorite movies."
All
That's,
right.
I'll, give
We'll
it
go
time.
back to this.
Yeah.
We'll go back to this conversation,
Okay, cool.
and we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, Jonathan Glazer, final mini dive. I'm excited. Let's get into our movie chest this week. It was my pick, and I'm sorry, guys, I did it to you again. We went back to black and white, lost a little color from our lives, but hopefully we came out of it feeling colorful. All About Eve. What'd you guys think of this movie?
This movie was so. Is this overhyped? Like what? This is just like milk toast. Like there's nothing like maybe it's ahead of its time for being done in the 50s, I guess. So maybe like watching it now, I'm just kind of like watered down because like a better version of this movie, The Substance.
It's been done many stories
Yeah.
over. Yeah, I got a lot of double features that you could pair with this one. There's like, oh yeah, clearly this is doing this. This is riffing on this.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to, I go into these old movies and I want them to be legendary,
That's where they
iconic
trap you.
things.
That's where they trap you.
It's
Careful.
tough.
That's where
It's
they trap
tough.
you.
Yeah. I don't think this one is as fresh as I wanted it to feel, but I think it's a pretty well crafted movie. The true star of the film is the screenplay, but there are a lot of like acting awards or like acting kind of glamour to it. But I will say I might be slightly disappointed with the experience. Overall, that's just me.
I'm with you. I'm with you on the screenplay of it all. Like, yeah, I think for the time it was a smart screenplay, and it just felt a little bit like okay. So I just watched. Like, I feel like I could have read this as a short story or something. I don't know. It was just
Yeah,
was
yeah,
fine.
yeah. I
Yeah, it
get
was
you,
long.
man.
so. It was like the
Definitely
most
Yeah.
so-so movie I've seen in a while, where I'm just kind of like, I don't feel like this is a bad movie. I don't feel like this is a great movie.
Bummer.
Is it a good movie? Maybe it's an okay.
I really just like, I don't know. I know that it's not bad. I just like, this movie's not for me. And I just really found it a chore to get through. It just seemed very long. And
2 hours.
Not
and
like-
14 minutes.
it's not a bad film, I don't think. Like, it's just kind of boring. And like, I think that is also just because like, it's an older film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's not as much going on. I don't know. I mean,
it's
the
tough.
movie is 75 years old. So, I mean,
Jesus Christ,
I don't know.
no, you feel it. You
I don't know.
definitely feel it.
That was kind of just like my take. But I mean, I feel like, I don't know, Alex, like you said, I mean, you related to The Substance. I feel like it's still like relevant, like the topic, kind of.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was just, I don't know, just not for me.
It's just showbiz, but it's so weird too. Like, not to relate it back to Stranger Things again, but like
Oh,
one of the
boy.
things where I'm sorry. This is the last time I'll do this, but like, it's just funny that writers and directors they write these stories about like Hollywood and how like I say Stranger Things because Jonathan's character is like I'm writing a anti-capitalist movie, but like he's doing that to be a millionaire or whatever to make it big, to make Hollywood movies because they all fall into that slump. Anyway, but so like doing a movie like this and being the writer again, it's a good screenplay, but like you are the part of the machine. Like I don't know, it's not really doing anything to fix the problem. It's just being like we're all bitches and we're all gonna do what it takes to rise to fame. It's just weird that it's like trying to be self-aware, but they aren't doing anything personally. So it just feels like there's
Yeah,
less
that's
weight
fair.
behind it. I don't know
Mhm.
if I'm making any sense. Or
I
just
totally get
sounding
what you're saying.
weird.
Yeah, like by the end of it, the message is like we're all kind of fucked up because we're all striving in this like money machine, of
Right.
entertainment.
But they all
or
want the
whatever.
same goal, right? They'll do anything to get there.
Right.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
like, what am I supposed to be taking away from this? Like, this Eve is a bad person, or she's doing what it takes, you know? So,
I mean, I think that's the
mean-
nuance of the film that people really like. But
yeah.
That became one of my themes was like, do the ends justify the means type of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I got from this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the thing I like about these old movies is that, especially because they're in black and white, they rely on the screenplay a lot. So I
Yeah.
really liked like the dialogue between characters in this movie. Everything was like very sharp and like
Yeah.
it had a pretty fun tone because they were all kind of like sarcastic and all kind of trying to like climb the ladder and that kind of thing.
yeah,
Um,
the compared to some other older movies that I've watched, the author's voice is very felt in All About Eve.
Mm.
Like through all
Yeah.
the characters, you can hear this like assured intelligence that is like flowing through them, which is coming straight from the writer. Where I'm like, this is very
Yeah.
smart. It's very witty. Like there's alliteration here and there. It's like you can tell that somebody wrote this down and thought about it. Obviously, but
I
like,
thought, damn, this is
Yeah.
good.
yeah,
Imagine if
I'm-
someone said this on the big screen.
right. I'm fucking cooking right now. I think like also what maybe you guys are feeling and what I felt is like part of the issue with this one too, where you go back and it's like this is one of the best movies of all fucking time, all about Eve. You gotta watch it. It's like a Hollywood classic. It's not just like a film
Yeah.
classic. It's like this subject is like stage and movies and like actresses and famous people, and that's like a very inside baseball thing for like Hollywood to enjoy. So like it's even harder for people to watch this one, I would say, compared to like Citizen
Yeah.
Kane or just like other, you know.
And that's true. Like Citizen Kane might be one of the examples, but like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a Hollywood movie. It loves Hollywood, but it's an accessible story within
Very-
that
very
anybody
much
can
so.
watch, and not just
Mm.
it's not just inside baseball where you're like I had to have been like grew up there in the late 60s and been a part of that Hollywood scene. No, it's
Yeah.
the characters are accessible, it's relatable. I mean, it's everybody knows about Charles Manson, so it's like yeah,
Yeah.
what you're saying, the downfall with this is you have to feel like you like are a part of Hollywood in the system to be like, "Oh, I get it."
Yeah. You do, but also just like between those two movies, obviously there's 75 years of you know, innovation.
Right.
But like what I was noticing too with this film, with like we get into it more with like Shoot Your Shot, which there's not that many, but like they don't in this time it's like you were lucky to get the camera rolling correctly with the film so that you
Right.
got the thing, like so you just put the camera down and you have them subjects sit centered in the like, so we make sure we got it, and like we just need the subject to be the star here, you know, like this is a movie. And like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, they're flying around in a fucking car and like just following action, and you're just like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just
Yeah.
like
We
the
just have like new
struggle.
technology.
Right.
Even like in that same situation, I mean, like you got to talk about like everything else going on too, like fucking mic placement and shit. Like I don't know, they could be just like sitting at the fucking table and the mic is just in the middle of the table in a fucking thing or something.
Yeah.
Because even sometimes, like I noticed, like in this, like somebody will like turn around and then their like audio will be like slightly different because like they're facing away from the mic instead of facing
For
toward
sure.
it. You know,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like the advances
Noticeable.
in technology to let you do like cooler shit, like that you do in
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the tough thing. Like that's what the struggle of modern film watching or film enthusiasts are. Is like you gotta respect those classics because they did this and this, and it wasn't. If not for this, they would never have this. And it's like, yeah.
So I get respecting
it's
it,
a
but just off rip giving it 5 stars because I have to respect it. Like it
Yeah.
feels like I have a gun to my head and be like, if you fucking give this below 4 stars,
Dude,
I will
honestly,
Do you
shoot
really know?
that's
film?
like how I
Do you
felt
really know
just
film?
like watching this movie because I'm just like, fuck, I feel like I have to like this movie or like feel like this
Exactly,
movie is good, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just had a hard time just getting into it. Like,
Oh,
So
fair.
I don't know.
Totally fair.
the flip side to this coin is The Apartment, right? Where you go in, it's like a classic, it's a masterpiece, and you know that going into it. But then when you watch it, you actually feel it.
Yeah,
Like
you
you're
can
like, I
feel it.
get it. I get why this is a masterpiece. I don't feel like this is a chore. I don't feel like there's a gun to my head. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
It's
think
just
what like
different.
is like.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's. Is that 1960? So there are 10 years. Let's give it that. Like,
yeah.
there's a little bit more of like a cultural movement or whatever. But for All About Eve, like it's still slightly countercultural when it was made, like with like the selfishness of the main characters, the biting dialogue. I think like it doesn't go far enough from like the Hollywood formality though, with like the narration, the music, the way that people talk is just like hard to listen to. Like straight up, like the way that people speak, like the speech affectation is too fucking peppy and like too direct, and like we don't talk that way
yeah,
anymore.
I honestly like that was like part of my main issue. Like, I'm just like having trouble like understanding. It's just like listening to a different dialect, basically, that I'm just like not 100% used to all because I don't know.
It's
not
a
like I
different
listen to shit
dialect,
like
but
this all the time.
there's like a pompousness to the way everything is said. That's like
yeah.
acty, and it's just like that is off-putting, and that's
Dude.
where like it doesn't feel fresh. It just feels like an old movie that's like smarter. So
And for that same reason, I didn't even like for performance review and like recast. Like I have a lot of just blanks on these like categories because like I didn't even know what to put for that because like it's a different era. Like I don't
it is.
like this acting is like weird and unfamiliar to me. I don't know if this was actually good for the time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so I don't know. This is like not my forte. So like I don't really know. Like
Same here. Same here.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think like George Clooney. You know, these actors are gonna be for us like they're gonna be. When people watched All About Eve, like this is the actors of our time, and this we're never gonna fucking die. Like I just had a lot of those thoughts. Where I was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck, I'm getting old. Like, and it's just gonna not stop. I don't know. Man. Maybe that's just me. Any other final thoughts? Should we get into some cats here? Move on.
Mankiewicz. Mankiewicz is.
Oh, yeah.
Is Mank? Is this Mank?
Well, I don't know. I
don't
think it
think
was like
it is.
Joseph or something. It wasn't Herman.
Yeah.
Herman, okay.
I don't know if they're
I don't know
related.
if they're
though.
related, actually. I don't know. I didn't do that much research on that.
That was it.
Because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Herman is the one from Mank, right? Like Herman Mankiewicz.
I think you're right.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
But I think this one was like Joseph or something like that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's just
Bro.
Mankiewicz.
Recognize Mankiewicz. I couldn't remember the first name. Yeah.
Well, let's get into some stats for All About Eve. This is estimated because it's from fucking 75 years ago. Budget 1.4 million. Worldwide box office estimated 8.4 million, which equivalent.
Adjusted for inflation.
Yeah, adjusted for inflation, around 115 mil today. So, you know,
Mm.
decent.
Yeah.
Pretty popular. But again, in 1950, your theater was playing one film, probably. Maybe two, I assume. So, you know, not a lot of options. This is number 98 on the Letterboxd Top 250. It's in the 100 best films of all time for Letterboxd. Agree, disagree?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree politely.
Okay.
I mean, I can see it being in the 250, but like lower for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
What was all that jazz?
I want to say that was like hundreds, 100 something. Maybe wrong.
In the hundreds?
Yeah, that's my guess.
Because I feel like that should be above this, personally, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Really?
That's tough, actually. I don't know. Yeah.
I would put all that jazz above this, but
Yeah?
maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, fair, fair.
Maybe. It's
That's-
more like artistic and it has a lot, like, more going on.
You mean all that jazz?
All that jazz, yeah. All that jazz is
Yeah.
113. So, you know, pretty close.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, that fits. I don't know. I feel like they're probably about the same for me, but I still feel like all that jazz had a lot more like depth of stuff going on. I don't know. I feel like
I feel that.
I don't know.
I kind of liked this movie. Just gonna say that.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. You can. I don't know. Like I like just felt bad before this because I'm just like I can't just like shit on this movie because like I don't know. Personally, I didn't really like it and it wasn't for me. But
No,
that doesn't mean like it's not a good movie or something. You know? Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Just got to be honest. What'd you like about it, Noah? Like, what did it for you?
I mean, I kind of said it before, but like the themes, the tone, and just like the character dialogue, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like
Characters are good.
I agree what you were saying, like how it's hard to like get into how they're saying things because it's just like we're not used to hearing it that way.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still like encapsulated in every conversation between characters. most
Cool,
of the
man.
time.
Nice.
Yeah.
It took
Yeah.
me a minute to like get into it, like it does for any movie, but old movies it takes longer for me. But
sure.
it did click eventually, where my interest peaked, and I was like, I'm in. Like, okay, now I'm like here.
Yeah.
It took maybe like 30 minutes or whatever, but like it happened where I was like, let's go. You know.
Yeah, I mean it's long. It's a long movie. It's longer than it should be, I think for sure. You could cut a lot from this movie and still get to the same endpoint, which is
Yeah.
really like, I mean, we start at the end of the beginning of this movie, so it's like we kind of already know where we're going, especially once like we meet Eve in the beginning. So it could have just sped
Yeah,
things along. I
tightened
think
it
in the
up.
process between her and Margot, but
I feel that.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
nominated for basically every Oscar. Nominated for Best Music, Film Editing, Art Direction, Set Direction, Cinematography. 2 Best Supporting Actress noms for Thelma Ritter and Celeste Holm. 2 Lead Actress noms for Betty Davis and Ann Baxter. And it won for Best Sound, Best Costume Design, Best Writing for Screenplay, Best Director for Joseph Mankiewicz, Best Supporting Actor for George Sanders, and it did win the Best Picture Oscar. So, wow.
Okay.
Screenplay I can see. I mean, I don't know who's directing at this time or like
Yeah,
what
right.
other
Like
films
that's
have come
like
out that
I don't
during
know
this
what
time.
else is coming
But,
out this year. Like
yeah.
like I don't know what the competition is. I don't know what awards are like in this era. Like like
Well, you weren't
I
keeping
don't
up with
know.
the show times in the 50s? Come on, man.
I think there was a lot of this where it's like that movie was amazing. Let's nominate it for everything. You know, that kind of mentality. It
Yeah.
seems. Okay, other research. The only thing I have really is also Oscar related. This holds the record for the most female acting noms for a single film with 4, and it shares the record for most Oscar nominations just overall in general with Titanic and La La Land, and I believe it's 13 awards. So
Yeah.
Didn't
Historical.
Return of the King or Fellowship get? No, they got 11, didn't they?
I don't know. Yeah,
They got the
Return
most
got a lot.
wins, I think,
Maybe.
of
Maybe.
Over
any
11, right?
movie. Anyway, sorry.
I don't know. Actually,
Yeah.
that's a good thing. Yeah.
It's crazy that it took 50 years for that to like happen again for a movie.
Very
I feel
true.
like.
Yeah, Titanic was the
Yeah.
next coming. So if you compare like cultural sensations, All About Eve and Titanic, Titanic is massive. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
comparable. I guess for that, but
I need to rewatch the Titanic
you
Another
do,
one that
man.
in my
Oh,
head. Where I
boy,
was like,
maybe.
I have
watched
to.
it a couple weeks ago.
Dude, that movie's
Okay.
amazing. It's
I'll
a
rewatch it this
fantastic
weekend.
film. Maybe we'll make that a movie chest. Maybe on the next go round
Yeah.
for me. All right, what's the theme here? All About Eve. You can find some here.
Bitches be crazy.
Damn straight, man. Fucking A. I have ambition as a young person's game because, like, it's like Eve has this drive and it's all about like striving to the person above you. And then once you get there, it's like, then it shows you the next person is there. And it's like, this,
Yeah.
the younger person is
Yeah.
always there to get you.
Yeah.
No country for old women.
There you go. Nice.
But I thought everyone is acting.
Ooh,
Word.
Nice.
Acting.
Active.
I got nothing. I mean, I'll take Joe's. I like Joe's. It was good.
Or Good versus Evil.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Eve is so is Eve evil or is the other one evil?
That's
So
the
much
Who's
question,
interpretation.
It's a Hollywood
okay.
machine evil. I think
Fucking
that's-
art, baby.
right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, shoot your shot. Like I said,
I
it's
didn't
pretty standard filmmaking.
I
Yeah.
put there was a shot of what's her face? Margot on the stairs near her portrait. I just put that.
Okay, cool.
Um,
There was a shot of her pouring a drink at the end, and you see like her new stalker in the mirror before she sees her.
Oh,
Decent
yeah.
framing. And then that final shot, that's straight up
That shot
just a
was
really good
pretty cool.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like the kaleidoscope of all the potential Eves, past and future kind of vibe. Like, that was good.
Hell yeah.
Art.
All right.
The quotables. I mean, I didn't write down like all just like, there's every like 3 minutes in this movie, there's like a zinger of a line where you're just like, holy fuck, that was solid. You know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
didn't, you could write down a lot, but I got a few.
I had one for that I thought would fit for like the podcast nowadays, maybe a more modern take.
Mhm.
But it's the writer DeWitt, where he's like, my native habitat is the theater. In it, I toil not, neither do I spin. I am a critic and commentator. I am essential to theater. I don't know. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah. I like the critic part of this movie too, where you have like this outsider kind of like imparting his own perspective in the story. That's an interesting
Yeah.
little.
It still like
Conceit.
affects the Hollywood machine greatly,
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, without critics, where would we be? You know.
Right. Anyways, subscribe. Hit the bell. hit
Stay gold, baby.
the-
I have a funny one, little line here. You're not much of a bargain, you know. You're conceited and thoughtless and messy. And he says, well, everyone can't be Gregory Peck, which if you're alive in 1950, this line would have fucking sent you over the edge. Because Gregory Peck is the dude who is in To Kill a Mockingbird, and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. He's this, he's a good man. But I like this movie where it takes the fun out of that kind of character in a way.
Yeah. So fucking funny, dude.
You had to be there, dude. God damn it, that's what I'm saying.
It's
You
one
don't
of
know.
those
You
where
don't know
just-
Peck.
yeah.
Come on.
Context. You got to be there. Had to be there.
The other line I have: "In time, she'll be what you are, a mass of music and fire, an old kazoo and some sparklers." That's how she sees herself. A mass of music and fire, an old kazoo and some sparklers.
See, that's the kind of writing where it's just kind of corny. I don't know.
No, really, I like that one.
I mean, it's fine. It's a fine line, but like said out loud in a movie,
Oh, I kind of
I
did.
don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Yeah, no, me too. Totally. I'm
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Tight.
I,
No, I mean, I just like the characters are really smart in this movie, and they're not afraid to just like say it, which is, I don't know. It is like like musical in a way that's not real, but I just find
Yeah.
like those little nuggets of lines where I'm like, oh, that's eat that right up. That's what I have to think about that.
the only thing that I liked. Okay, not the only thing that I liked. Maybe let me rephrase that. The one line I liked was write me one about a nice normal woman who just shoots her husband.
Good line. Yeah.
Just like,
It's
okay,
real. Yeah.
cool.
So you have
found
no
myself
problem
with,
saying
like-
that out loud. I notice. Is that
That's better. That's better than sparklers and kazoos. Who says kazoos? Okay, nobody says fucking
dude?
kazoos.
Kazoos were big in 1950, bro. Come on,
All
man.
they had was a stick in a
Like, what would be
This-
the equivalent for today?
19, yeah, when's
Fucking
the 2025
recorder?
kazoo?
don't
That's
know.
like a 2000 thing,
A
like,
whistle?
yeah, hot cross buns.
it's like
the
an app
slide
on your
whistle, maybe?
phone or something.
Ooh.
Honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking more of that. Yeah, because something with your phones. I don't know. These TikTok kids these days.
Yeah.
Crazy kids.
They're never gonna learn how to fucking play kazoos, man. What are we doing? What are we doing here, guys?
My quote was, "You have a point, an idiotic one, but a point." Just because it's just a good zinger. I don't know. I don't remember who says it.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, went on the stairs and she's asking for a drink or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Marilyn Monroe. I didn't realize till I looked at the letterbox.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw her name in the credits, and I'm like, damn, I had no idea.
Didn't clock her in the movie. I didn't even recognize her.
Yeah. I think that's also why this one's like an iconic movie where there's a lot of up and coming actors or actresses, and like Betty Davis is a legend, at this time too. So it's like a coalescence of a time.
Yeah, talents.
Yeah,
Sure.
bro, you don't believe me? God
No,
damn
no,
you.
I did.
So I need to go back a second here for this is weighing on me a little bit. You think that it's more normal to say sparklers and kazoos over? Just write me someone where she shoots a guy. Like what's more casual than just that? Like that's a normal conversation, right?
I guess if
You
I
got me
was to,
thinking.
I guess if
Am
I was to
breaking
walk up
down
to
the-
somebody and be like, "Man, I want to shoot my wife," am I right? Like I'd
You
be
know,
like,
now that you put it like that, I was gonna say that Alex's quote is more like timeless, but when you put it like that, it is like a very 50s thing, like with the
But he's
fucking
not shoot-
honeymooners, like shoot you to the moon or whatever, fucking Alice or whatever.
But he's
her
not
name
shooting
is.
his wife. She's shooting her husband, right? So she's just like,
That's true.
my husband's a dirtball. I just
I
want
don't
to kill
know,
him.
man.
Mhm.
I feel like it was just common in this time period for spouses to not get along, and it'd be
Right.
funny.
Oh, for
"All right,
sure.
that's what it is."
For sure. I will say Betty Davis's performance was like felt the most. She is what
Pretty
like
good.
not to go.
Who the hell?
too
Which
far
one's
ahead,
Betty Davis?
Margot.
who plays
I think it
Margot.
might be
And-
Bette Davis, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
No,
God.
it's Betty. Unless
Yeah?
the song Betty Davis Eyes has been lying to me my entire life. That's where I got
Interesting.
Betty Davis. But
Betty.
Well, I don't know.
I assumed it was
she's
Betty.
got
Well, her
Davis
performance was
eyes.
like the one that sucked me in.
Oh, she's really
Because I
good.
was like, oh, she
But
feels
like,
the most,
what about Bette
reasonable
Midler? Her
life
name is
character.
spelled exactly the same.
And her performance made me like relate to the feminine experience. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, interesting. This is how it feels to be a
Betty
woman.
Davis.
No, it made like it opened my eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially for like an older woman too, where you're kind of like, I mean, in Hollywood, it's like you have this peak period of young youth, and then we're gonna get the more attractive younger person in here. So it's interesting to watch like that time period, that spiral for a woman. You know.
Replace and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Just
I'm gonna bring a
interesting.
kazoo to next recording.
I
I'll
was
show you
just
how
sorry. It
natural
was
it
just
is.
weighing on me a little bit.
Yeah.
I was just a little sorry. I'm not
Um,
bitter about it. I'm just confused is all. But this movie did that to me. I'm confused. I don't know how to feel emotionally about it. So
Okay. What do you think about the props, my boy? Anything jump
a
out?
fur coat in LA, isn't that just something? A coat where it doesn't even get cold. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Sorry.
Oh,
Like,
my prop hunt is the coats and the
yeah.
dresses and the
That's like
gloves.
the only thing you can say though. Like just the coats.
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah.
else? Like, oh, a champagne
Oh,
glass.
how about the
Her
award?
pantyhose with the seams that they mentioned. He can't
Mm.
help but look at my legs.
The
Oh my
award
god.
you said, Noah, at the
The
end?
more I
Besties.
oh sorry.
Yeah.
Even though the award is kind of weird looking, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like that's like
I just
interesting
thought it was ironic.
that like at this time, like best costuming was the thing and this won it because like I guess I just like it seemed pretty standard to me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They got a
Yeah.
nice fur coat for Margot. She's smoking a cigarette with her nice little gloves, and somebody's like,
Yeah,
"That's
Bring
class."
right.
cigarettes back into movies.
Yeah.
Those were
Yeah.
cool.
Man,
Honestly.
and I'm watching Mad Men now. Everybody's smoking, and it's just like,
Hell yeah.
goddamn, you know, if it didn't
It's
kill you,
fucking
you
cool.
know.
Hell yeah.
Whiskey, cigarette.
Damn.
Yeah.
It makes me want to watch Mad Men. There's so many people smoking. You just like feel cool watching that show.
It's
Yeah.
like watching Peaky Blinders where you're just like, yeah, take out another one. You just finished that one. Pull out another one.
Why
Come on.
not?
They'll
Let's
roll.
do it.
They'll
Yeah.
roll their own in Peaky Blinders and fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, performance review. We talked a little bit about Betty Davis. MVP for me, 100%. Really good voice, really good facial expressions. Dug it.
Yeah. Yeah. She was great. Same here.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I have Ann Baxter as she plays Eve as like a close second though for MVP. Obviously not the meatier role, even though she's got the titular Eve. But I felt like her subtle performance was like rewarding. Like there's something deeper going on underneath, but you kind of have to like squint to see it for her performance, which I liked. Marilyn Monroe, one of the weakest performers in the movie. Is that just me?
I mean, I didn't even clock her. So yeah.
Everyone's pretty much about the same for me, so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was all pretty much even keel. I don't know.
Really?
It was-
Wow.
It was
I
fine.
found some levels. Did you have recasts? Like there was nobody that like really stood out or what?
I don't have
Yeah, can we
recasts
put
now.
replace Betty Davis, yeah, with Margot Robbie. I'm just kidding. I don't know any actors from the 50s. I got nothing.
Who was big? Who was big back then? I have one recast, and it's George Sanders. He plays
Dude, not George.
fucking Bigglesby or some shit, whatever his
Georgie.
name is.
Oh, the writer, the critic.
Yeah.
You don't like him?
Didn't like him. No, too performative.
What
too
made him
plain.
different than the other guy?
Well, I have a nitpick, which I'll get into later, which is like encompassing. But specifically for this guy, he's like too plain, and his like we said earlier, this pompous performativeness of a dude, and he's saying, But for him too, he was like putting on an Orson Welles voice, where I was like, bro, you're such a wannabe. Like, I was like hearing him try to be Orson Welles, and it just wasn't it.
Okay.
It just wasn't it. But I'll get into more on that subject. The highest of highs, though, best scenes in the movie. Not a lot of like standout scenes here overall. One of the highlights for me was that smoking scene where they're in the car and she's like talking about how everybody knows her, but like she doesn't even know herself. Yeah, that's a good one. Good one.
I like that one. Yeah.
Yep.
I liked the whole movie, so I
Hmm.
was there for every scene. Yeah.
I was there for it. It's just like there's no like real swells of high moments. It's more just like
Right.
compounding like scenes of intelligence, you know.
Yeah, kind of.
I would say the final scene is probably the high for me, where it's just like, oh, so this is the
Absolutely.
loop. We're in the death loop.
Yeah, the ending scene is the best scene probably.
It's good.
Tears down the cheeks. I don't think if a black and white film has ever made me tear up. I don't think I don't
The
know if it
lighthouse didn't make you tear up. You kidding me? The scene
me-
where they're like beaten off and stuff,
has.
and
Yeah.
come
I
on.
dispelled other
Tears.
bodily fluids during the lighthouse.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at
Hell
that.
yeah. Word, brother. Same.
Yeah.
What?
Bro, you gotta watch the lighthouse, man. I told you. Fucking life changing. I have a list of like movies that did make me cry though. Let me try to find that real quick here. I don't think any black and white films have done it.
I don't think no same.
No. Well, Schindler's List. I guess
coulda
that
saved
technically
one more.
works.
Yeah,
Fuck.
okay.
All right, but that's kind of a cheat. It's
This
not like a
ring-
true.
This ring could have saved one more.
Yeah. Damn,
Yeah.
dude. It's not a true 1950s black and white, so, you know, the challenge still remains. Nitpicks. Alex, you got some locked and loaded?
I guess my biggest nitpick is it's also like we were talking about the acting, what stands out. It's also even keel. Like there's nothing that stands out in this movie besides the script being like, this is a solid script. I get it. I get the point. It's clear, it's apparent from the start. So yeah, I don't know. That's my biggest nitpick is that it could have been a bit more, I don't know if exciting is the right word, but just give me more dynamics to it, you know? Everybody's doing the same shit.
Yeah.
All the male actors blend together, all the female actors blend together. It all just blends as one giant smudge across the screen, and I'm just listening to a narration of a movie,
Yeah.
and which is fine. I'll listen to an audiobook though, you know? I mean, it's just a short story, so I listen to a podcast. You know, I don't know. So that's what it felt like.
Well said.
That's my
Yeah.
nitpick. It's not really a nitpick. That's just my critique of like how I felt watching this movie. Or like I could have just walked away, turned up the volume, and listened to it, and had the same exact experience
Kind of
as
true.
just watching it.
Yeah, that is a very good
Interesting.
point. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like this like won all these awards for like best picture and stuff. I feel like, as far as like film being the medium, like I feel like Alex does make a pretty good point here. Like, I guess I definitely could have just listened to this and it would have been exactly the same for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like nothing really about the setting or the fact that it is film like has really anything to do with it besides kind of being like a little bit meta, I guess, because they're
Yeah.
you know in Hollywood talking about it and stuff. Well, stuff.
That's fair.
Hollywood.
Fair critique.
Guess I'm taking the low
Interesting.
vote on this one. I guess I should say.
Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it, man. Yep. Just playing your part.
I'll put on the muck boots. I'll do it. Fuck 'em.
I'm
I
somewhere
got
in the
your
middle
back, Alex.
high here on this one, so
Thank
you
you.
know I can pivot. But my collective nitpick, and this is on not just this film; it does include this film, but it's on the last 50 years of Hollywood filmmaking previously to this film, and that is that lead male actors are fucking terrible across the board. They're such lazy performers. It's like they know that they don't have to try, and like just them standing in the frame is like enough. Like I'm cool enough, and I'm a man, and people will listen to me because it's 1950, and I'm a man, and I'm in a suit, and I have black hair, and I'm fucking like, no,
And that's exactly how they talk, where it's sing song and it makes you want to just
They're-
like shoot them all.
no,
Yeah.
it's
But
fucking
th-
atrocious.
Okay, so where's the cutoff though? Because I feel like
Women.
there's a specific.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
besides
let
women,
me,
but I'm
let me
saying
finish
for
my
men.
point.
Men. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Sorry, like, but compared to women, where they have to like actually perform, inflect things in their voice. Care about what they look like. Their upkeep is like literally even more important back then probably than it is today. But like they're just doing so much more than male actors, and it just pisses me off. It's just anyways. But where's okay? Yeah.
That I agree, because when I was watching some of the scenes, when I was like watching them evolve through dialogue and stuff like that, most of the male performances I noticed in this movie were like heightened because they were feeding off of whatever the women were doing or how they were going through the scene. That's just what I picked up watching.
Yeah. I was picking up in some of the scenes that like I believe it was Celeste Holmes. She's the blonde character. She's talking to fucking George Sanders or something. He's like, well, what do you think about this fucking? And she's like, what about? She's trying to like throw him a fucking bone with like emotion, and he just like flatly continues his diet. It's just like, and she's like, what about that? And she's like, what about that? It's like, dude, you're not even in the scene. It's crazy.
No, I agree with Alex. Like, you could replace any of these male actors with someone else, and I probably
I wouldn't even notice.
No,
yeah, exactly.
I couldn't even tell them apart anyway. Like
I had the same problem somewhat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the women though in this film very distinct. I didn't have any issues there.
Yeah.
It was just the men for this one, but most old films it'll be both genders.
Well, the women made it easier for you. They have different hair color. All right.
Exactly.
I'm
man.
just kidding.
Different
I'm sorry. I'm really just flattening your point here.
What were you saying about the cutoff point though? What's the
So where's the cutoff where men started to like
Try to
perform
try?
more? Because I feel like there's a distinct, like I would say, like Denzel's era. Denzel, maybe Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, that kind of era. Maybe
more-
a little bit later with Leo, because Leo's still like putting in work. I would say as like an actor. Capital
Leo's the
A.
full encapsulation of like acting in our time now. You know, it's like all these hundreds of generations have led to this performer, and it's going to be Timothy Chalamet soon, boys. So I mean, we might already be
probably,
there.
yeah. Man, I was
Yeah.
gonna go see Marty Supreme. I'm sorry
Saw
I
it.
didn't.
I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, I would just because like I get what you're saying with like males just kind of go on there and they're just like they did the job, right? But I feel like
You know who it is actually? I was kind of thinking this more after watching this movie, and as I watch more older films, there's this movement in like late 60s to 70s where film becomes like independent more, where like people can just get a camera and make shit, and that's like Midnight Cowboy and like Pale Rider.
John Voight.
Not Pale Rider. What's Easy Rider, where they're just like, oh shit, we didn't even finance that, and that's like one of the best movie of the year because we're not doing the same old shit we did for the last 50 years. So my suggestion is Dustin Hoffman is the true cutoff point of like
okay.
old acting.
So that is around the Denzel era, right?
I
Like
think
a little
it's
before Denzel.
but
Yeah.
it crosses over there. Yeah.
The Graduate, Dustin Hoffman.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I can get on board with that idea.
It's where like, oh shit, that guy's doing something different.
Yeah.
And I like it. You know, that's where it's like, oh, that's new acting.
I like that.
there. Thanks
That's
for
cool.
indulging
Yeah.
that nitpick. I had to let that one out. It's just such a frustration.
Well, it's interesting because I've been thinking of like a little one-off on one of our next streams in the future of like a draft of sorts, but like for like when I think of superstar actors, capital A actors, and like the most rewatchable actors out there, and like some of the best movies, even though we don't want to say they're like the best movies. Listening to all these podcasts from The Ringer made me think about this. Like you have Tom Cruise, you have Denzel, you have Leo, like drafting the movies and having some sort of just their movies and like seeing who can make the best team of just their
best of
most
all
entertaining.
times.
Yeah. Of
That's
like
cool.
pure entertainment.
Ooh.
And also gets you thinking too of like, you know, the Marvel machine has kind of destroyed, I would say, superstardom because look at Chris Hemsworth and the other Chris
Evans.
Yeah.
Evans. They're going back to, and Robert Downey Jr. They're going back to the Marvel world because they can't make it without the machine. So are they actors? Like, are they superstars? Are they actors, capital A? Or are they just a character? So,
Yeah.
but then you have the Tom Cruises who can make Top Gun Maverick and just totally destroy the box office, and people go and be like, Tom Cruise fucking rules. Even though he's a crazy person, he rules, right? And there's not a single Denzel performance where you can say he's phoning it in, you know? So it's just
Even in Gladiator 2. He's definitely the best
He's
part by
killing it.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
he just eats everything. Rewatching Training Day few weeks ago, I'm like, fuck, this is the shit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be down for something like that. We'll talk later. Yeah. Hell yeah.
but yeah, sorry, small tangent there, but I was trying to relate it to what you were talking about.
Yeah, for sure. Any other nitpicks, or should we move on?
I'm good.
I have It's Giving Stranger Things with Eve Harrington constantly being stated throughout the film. Eve Harrington.
Yeah.
Harrington. Like that's
Yeah.
fucking Stranger Things writers just took that shit. They just made it
Steve's
Steve
fucking
Harrington.
mom.
Yeah. Clever girl.
I would say like starting at the beginning or beginning with the ending.
Yeah.
And getting there at the end.
A little bit of
A classic.
non-linear storytelling.
Yeah.
Bold.
Yeah.
Bold in that.
Who did
I
it
see.
better?
I don't know if that was a thing before this movie, but
I mean, I think Citizen Kane does something like that, where it's like
I feel like they were the first one to start the non-linear storytelling, right?
Citizen Kane.
Citizen
I'm
Kane
pretty
was?
sure.
Citizen
Yeah,
Kane.
that's why
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
mostly revolutionary. Yeah.
true.
No, that's good
Look,
though.
if I know one thing, that's what I do know. I don't know anything else about old film. It's the one thing I know.
You know, Citizen
I know.
Kane. We watched
Yeah.
Mank. We know.
I did
my-
watch Citizen Kane too.
No.
So, when we watched Mank.
Same, yeah. My Clever Girl. It's kind of cool how Margot kind of just becomes like naturally villainized in this film in a way that I don't know. Other times it'd be like I can point my finger to when she became a villain and why, but this one, because we've aligned ourselves with Eve as a main character, we kind of just like want her to like succeed. And then as we watch Margot like lash out at the situation that Eve created, she becomes the villain. It's just like an interesting like position change that you don't even really
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah.
Double features?
Citizen Kane, that was mine, and Birdman.
It's always fucking Birdman with
You
this
really
guy.
like Birdman.
God.
I'm just saying, he's a washed-up guy trying to like make call back friends from in the business in the machine. I
Birdman
don't know.
fits. Yeah, I feel that
Yeah.
one now for this. I had
I
Citizen
got the
Kane.
substance.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
What was it?
the substance.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
I also had Annie Hall. It's there's like a pathetic neediness that both characters have, and with a drive attached. And I just watched Ingrid Goes West for the first time. Great movie. I would highly recommend it. It's super entertaining, and it's definitely like a postmodern swing at like this idea. So
Aubrey Plaza, perhaps? Is that
Yeah.
the one?
Aubrey Plaza, Elizabeth Olsen, and they're both maybe their best roles I've ever seen, both of them. And it's got like
Aubrey Plaza,
Wyatt
not just playing
Russell.
Aubrey Plaza?
I mean, she's doing her thing, but she's really good at like creating a human out of it too, and not just being like only sarcasm, you know. But
Gotcha. Yeah.
And it's got like Wyatt Russell in it, fucking O'Shea Jackson Jr. It's a good movie. Check
Oh.
it out.
That's
Yeah.
actually a pretty
It's good.
decent cast.
It is. It's crazy.
Nepotism.
That's how you get by.
Heard.
man.
The two people you said, like,
Yeah. two sons of actors. Yeah. Okay. Could a TikToker watch All About Eve?
No. God, no. Fuck no.
yeah, no,
Hell no.
That's a 1 out of 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
But just the black and white
Yeah.
in general, there's a barrier there. I was wondering though, what's the most TikTokable black and white film? Can you even find one?
The Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Okay, no cheating
Fallen.
ones.
Or Schindler's List if you're like memeing or something. I don't know. I haven't actually seen it though, so I don't know how memeable it is. Probably some
Oh,
dark
boy.
memes, right? Like,
Memes galore.
Somebody want to tell them what it's about, or
I mean-
find out. I mean, the apartment is one where I hope a natural pull happens, you know. But again, black and white, it's going to be a hurdle. I chose A Night to Remember. This is basically the Titanic before Titanic existed, and it just plays the movie exactly like Titanic plays it, that could work. It's black and white. By this time, I think TikTokers probably think that's real footage. You know, like it's like, holy fuck, they had a camera on the Titanic. Isn't that crazy? Like, it could work.
Yeah.
It could work.
It's wild.
Is Alex's mom watching this in her kitchen?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Does she
Nope.
watch black and white movies at all?
I made her watch The Lighthouse with me in theaters. I gotta quit bringing my mom to some movies. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
a tough
start
one.
betting. Like
You never know. Like,
you don't.
I don't know.
But like taking her to Midsummer and then like the orgy happens and she just like looks at me and I'm just like, I'm sorry, you know.
Sorry, mom.
Taking her to the lighthouse and like they're beating off and fucking
Yeah.
mermaids and she's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry. You know, at some point I just gotta like start thinking.
Yeah.
Son's a funny monster. What have I done? Yeah.
When are you going to introduce your sons to these kinds of movies? You know, have you decided here? Like, what's the cutoff point? Cutoff age?
yeah, what's that 5-hour one you've been trying to get us to watch?
Nymphomaniac?
Nymphomaniac?
Animaniac?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sit
well,
down,
we don't-
boys. We're
when-
watching
When
Nymphomaniac.
are they watching that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one I don't think I could show my kids until they're like late 20s, and I'll be like, "Let me show you a class." Like, I'm not even kidding you. I know it's like highly memeable and probably disgraceful to say, but it is a good movie. Okay,
No,
borderline great movie.
I can't argue that. I assume it is good, but
Yeah.
when are you gonna
It's-
pop
dark.
on Pulp Fiction for your sons? That's what I really want to know.
Oh fuck, Pulp Fiction when they're 13.
13.
Probably.
Okay.
I mean,
was thinking like
11 at the earliest.
Okay.
Because I was around 9 or 10 when I started watching like rated R movies, like 300 and stuff. Four Brothers was one of like the first rated R movies I watched, and
Yeah.
Yes.
stuff
Watched
like
it on
that. So,
TV. Yeah.
well, we rented it from the movie store in Moments, and like we
Oh,
got
yeah.
Mission Impossible, Four Brothers, and 300 all like in one swoop, and so I was just like, I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Those are like the movies that kind of like the R-rated movies that kind of like
I
raised
want
me,
to
and then
say
like
Snatch was one of the first R-rated movies I watched.
Yeah.
Like where like I found my brother's DVD and I was like, I'm gonna watch Snatch. Yeah, seems cool. But there's got to be one before that I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. I think Four Brothers is like the first R-rated, if not 300. It's one of those two for me, and I think I was
It's
around
an
10.
iconic first R-rated movie to
Yeah.
have. That's pretty epic.
Yeah.
We were
So-
watching Showgirls at one of my friend's house, I think, when we were like, 8th
Showgirls.
grade. Yeah.
Showgirls at
8th
8?
grade, 13.
Fucking
God
Verhoeven?
bless. Oh, okay.
Huh?
Isn't that like
I
Paul
thought you said
Verhoeven's
drama.
like satirical
Wait, did you say 8th or 8th
drama?
grade?
Like,
8th grade. So like
Okay.
8th grade. Gotcha. Okay.
they thought it was
If you said-
something
I thought you
like
said 8.
Oh no.
you thought it was something that was like highly sexual, and it's only like kind of sexual, right?
Kind of sexual. We just knew there were titties in it, and then
I would
that
say
was-
it's
Guys, let's
A's,
just finish
though.
up All About Eve. here.
Okay.
Let's just finish this up.
Oh, yeah. true.
All right, sequel, prequel, remake, All About Eve. I think there's an easy All About Eve 2 here. You put Eve in the
I could go
Margot
with
role.
a prequel, but
Yeah.
we could go with like Margot, how she got in,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
The cycle
I don't know.
before.
She-
Yeah. Either the cycle before or the cycle after. That's what you're doing here.
Exactly. You know, you could do either.
All About Eve 2.
All
Here we
About
go.
Eve too.
Yep. Star
All About
Power. All About Eve Star Power.
I just gave it 3. I don't know.
I was
Mm.
3.
This is one of the more difficult ones. That you
Yeah,
said
I
three and a half
waffled
now?
on 4.
You're at a 4?
Yeah, 4, 3.5 or 4.
I'm at a 3.5, I think, right now. That's kind of where I was like positioning it. That's where I'll keep it.
We're lucky that we watched this alongside Flight Risk, because as you remember, just shortly, like maybe 12 or so minutes ago, maybe longer. It was probably longer, like 22 minutes ago. I gave Flight Risk like 2.5 stars. And to give this movie 2.5 stars would be a disservice because it is a far better script. So, that being said,
Flight Risk or okay.
yeah. That being said, it is still basically just a podcast episode. So is it serviceable as a movie? Sure, whatever. 3 stars. all that to be said, 3 stars.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, I thought it'd be lower.
Hell yeah.
I just can't I can't force myself to say this is a 3.5-star movie because I don't really like it.
That's
It's fine.
100% fair.
That was
I'm
exactly
kind of
my issue too.
Yeah.
I just
dealing
felt
with-
like I shouldn't go any lower because it's not like
yeah,
bad. I just
Exactly.
like not for me.
Exactly.
Like
for
Yeah.
sure. That's the tough moment. I've been having a similar conundrum with Marty Supreme actually, where I'm like, I gave it 4 stars, but my heart's not even in it. Actually, I'm like, is that a 3.5?
shit.
Yeah, but maybe that's just me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's like kind of crazy to me. I don't know, mainly just because of the hype. And I looked on Letterboxd like last week, and it basically only had between 4 and 5-star rating.
I think it's
Yeah.
in the top 250 right now. Actually,
So like, I just thought that was pretty
Is
insane.
it beating out One Battle in like
I don't know.
curve,
I wonder.
rating curve?
Probably right now because
It's
One Battle
possible,
probably
yeah.
got some like rating bombs after a while, but.
Probably,
Give it time.
yeah.
Give it time. Martin Supreme will even out, I think, somewhere towards the middle. That's my guess. But, anyways, 3 questions. All About Eve. Enjoy. Yeah. Rewatch. Probably recommend.
Yeah,
I don't know about
that's tough.
recommend.
I'm
Yeah.
just not gonna answer the questions. I feel
Wow.
like
Pleading the
it is
fifth.
not right for me to answer these questions.
Legally, I cannot answer.
Why?
So I'm
Why?
gonna abstain.
Okay. Hey, fair. I respect it.
Wait. Why?
Why
Dude,
am I
you can't
not
ask
answering
why,
the
man.
questions?
He's abstaining.
It's really just like I feel like it's not appropriate for me to answer these 3 questions on this film. I feel like a person who's gonna get my response, it's gonna do nothing for them because this movie, like I don't know, it's not gonna work for a person that I'm telling to watch this movie because I don't
No.
really know like what to say to a person about this movie. I guess is what I mean. I'm not a very good critic, and this movie is not. It's out of my realm. Is what I. Is this working for you? Do you need
Yeah, no,
more?
This
no,
movie
I
is
can
like
keep
breaking
going.
Joe's brain right now, dude.
It's
Like,
making me think like, should I rate this in those 3 categories? I would say 3 no's, and like that's a rare. 3 no's.
Exactly.
I will
But, and
recommend.
I don't know.
fucking
I feel like
everything to
that
people.
doesn't
Sure.
really. I feel like that doesn't feel fair. That I would give it 3 no's. So
It is
I'm
what
just
it
gonna
is.
abstain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
What'd you have,
Yeah.
Noah?
I don't think I could recommend it. I was entertained, and what's the third? What's the other one? Sorry,
Rewatch?
Rewatch.
rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like after a long while, I'd rewatch it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna be a while.
What
Hell yeah.
what day would you just sit down and you'd be like, man, I'm really
I'll just
I'm
pop on
all
All About
about
Eve.
It's a
That's
great
a-
question,
that
you
is a
know,
good
and I did
question.
think about that myself. Like, when would I rewatch it? It's gonna be a tough
Like,
one.
All right, actually,
think
yeah,
about
I'll
like
get-
Training Day, right? You're like, when can I watch Training Day? Any fucking day.
Yeah, I
week,
can pop
you could
that
pop.
one.
Yeah.
When
All About
should I
Eve is
pop
like
on
a-
Training Day?
after like 25 years rewatch, you know, just to like see what is.
What it's
if-
like in 100 years. Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's catch it at 100 years, see how it holds up.
I have a
Yeah.
feeling it's gonna be around the same, but
Hey, man.
Probably
Yeah.
worse by then. Our attention
intelli-
span would be like nothing.
Yeah, but our intelligence level's reducing each year, you know. So like maybe in 25
Yeah.
years we'll be like, this is the smartest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah. We'll have Alzheimer's and be like, wait.
Yeah. We go back to
Yeah,
old
dude.
movies because like they're speaking words that we understand anymore. You know,
It was like
it's
a month or 2 ago. I finally watched Idiocracy for like the first time,
Really?
Oh.
and I finally got like so many jokes because like
Right.
I feel like people have told me made so many jokes about that movie.
Lattes. What's the drink? What's the fucking Mondo or like no, that's a Mondo burger for Good Burger.
Good burger. Oh man, I didn't watch it. I watched it not too long ago either.
What's the drink?
Fuck.
The crops love it. The crops love fucking
Gatorade?
yeah.
drink
They
it.
love
Yeah,
electrolytes.
they're giving Gatorade
Right, they
to
like
it.
they love it. What's the name of it? They love electrolyte. That's what the plants crave. That's what the
Oh,
plants
fuck,
crave.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's like Grando or like
Brondo.
Brondo. Okay.
No, yeah.
That's what the
Rondo
plants
the
crave.
first later.
Scary movie, guys. That's a scary one nowadays. Speaking of scary ones. Oh, who's got the next movie chess pick?
I think it's me,
Joe?
right?
Yeah, what you got?
I'll give you guys two options.
Ooh.
Do you want to watch Schindler's List?
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
What's
Or
the
my
other option?
alternate.
What's the other?
My alternate is it's Parasite. How do you feel about that?
Parasite.
Rock
Yeah, I've
watched-
actually never seen it.
Ooh,
so
my goodness.
I just felt like I'm started making a list on stuff that I haven't seen that is good that
Yeah,
I'm just
man.
gonna start running through on the movie chest.
I like that
I would rather
idea.
rewatch Parasite.
Hey man,
Parasite?
follow your heart. If you need to see
No, let's do
Schindler's,
Parasite. I don't know. I feel like didn't one of you just watch it recently? Like I don't
Schindler's
know.
List.
Yeah.
I watched it for the first time last year, but that was a long time ago.
All right, I'll just keep it on the list. We can do Parasite.
All right,
All right.
let's do Parasite, baby.
Great
That'd be
movie.
a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bong Joon-ho.
I've definitely rewatched that movie quite a few times already, and
I've only seen it once. I
Yeah.
remember it being average.
Yeah?
really, it'll be a nice chat. We'll see where it stands nowadays. All right, let's wrap this
I remember being
podcast up.
very angry about it
Yeah.
winning over Once Upon a Time. That's
Yeah.
my big thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
I'll
remember
keep that in mind when I
seeing
watch.
it in theaters and being like, that was good, but again, the hype train is too extreme. And then like I
Yeah.
watched it again and I was like, this is a fantastic film and I just like need to get over hype trains and like I have to really do some reflecting on my movie
Yeah.
watching habits, and yeah. It's really good.
Yeah.
I
You
dare
know-
say
Conversation we're all waiting for. Oh,
okay, yeah. Dare say Parasite the best picture win ever. Like the best film that has won best picture. That's like my theory.
So, like, out of all the
That's really
films
good
that have
idea.
won Best Picture, you think
Right.
that it's the best film?
It is, yes. That's kind of what my theory is right now, as of right now. I mean, we have Titanic.
I can't refute you right now, but I'll make a
Next
note
week.
of that for next
Yeah,
week.
I
yeah.
wanna
I'm
hear
also
it.
gonna note that,
Please
and I'm gonna
do.
look at all the Best Picture winners and the ones I've seen.
Right. There are quite a few I have not seen. So maybe I'm wrong. That's true. Yeah. I mean,
What'd
we
you
got
say?
Titanic in
You know?
there.
Casablanca.
Casablanca was fine though.
It's
I
really
know.
good. But is it better than Parasite?
No.
We'll talk next week. But yeah, let's wrap this puppy up. A little TV talk, a little Pluribus, a little Stranger Things.
Let's do Pluribus first.
Okay. I've retreated to this
Sorry.
position because I can no longer sit up anymore.
Haley's been digging that show, Pluribus.
Yeah?
It was a fun watch together. Yeah.
Show fucks. That
That's
is
good.
good writing. It's good writing.
Very
That's-
good.
Guys, look,
We
I
had
liked.
the same questions that were popping up. Like, what the Karen? Like, isn't Karen trying to fight against this thing? Why is she falling? You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
when Medusa shows up and she's kind of like skeptical of him and all that. It's like, isn't this part of the plan? So let's switch everything
Right.
back. Yeah. Both
I'll-
equally infuriated by the character, Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the final meeting between the two, and it kind of goes back to the themes of like American independence in quotes, where like you can be independent for like a couple months, and then you want Big Daddy government to come and scoop you up and give you a fucking sandwich, and like Manusos is like third world fucking independence, where it's like, fuck you, I'm not gonna listen, like
Yeah.
like, and
Yeah.
I love that, like the setup between those two.
Yeah, no,
Overall though, like where the show is going, I still question. I wonder if I will be fully interested the whole time. But it goes back to the conversation we had before the podcast about like answers, and I'm a boy that wants the answers, and I want to hear about the sci-fi stuff, and I understand Gilligan isn't interested in that, but I've gotten a lot of what you can do with the show in the first season, so you need to evolve it, in my opinion, a little bit. But that's just my
I think that's what he's gonna do next, though. I mean, the
Yeah.
atom bomb. That was it.
Right.
That's our ticking time bomb now.
For sure. He stepped it up. Yeah, plot-wise.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I think that if you didn't have Vince Gilligan's name attached to this, I don't think anybody would give a shit. Like, I think people would think it's an interesting idea, but I don't think that this show would have the hype train following or like the reviews that
I
it
think
would
the audience fell off fast in terms of
Yeah.
like liking the show, which I find baffling because then you have juxtaposed against Stranger Things where people
Look.
were like drooling over the first half of that, and I'm just like, that's just slop. Like,
Yeah.
I
there's
think-
nothing.
Well, I guess I didn't really. I liked the first season. I think the last episode, I liked where Karen's headed. Wait, Carol. Sorry,
It's Carol. Yeah.
Oh,
it slipped out.
She just
Karen.
sounds
Anyway,
like
no, like I like her like change in character and like how she's going about it in a different way now, where she's like still learning information, but she's doing it more on the sly. And I feel like there might even be a hint of her that still cares for the thing, maybe. But I guess I don't know. I still felt a little let down by the finale, just because like I don't know. I guess kind of like what you said, Matt. I kind of want answers, but I think it's also just like the first season was super fucking slow. And I mean, like, I get that that's like the episode, but I feel like I didn't really realize or something didn't click until I started rewatching Mad Men or until I started watching Mad Men a couple days ago. I mean, like, dude, that show is just like jammed fucking packed
Yeah.
with like
plot.
fucking like themes, plot, like you have these interesting characters. There's just like so much depth and so much going on to that show. And like this doesn't have any of that. I just feel like this is kind of loose. It's a good
Yeah.
show, but I just feel like it's really like it's fine. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of just how I feel about it right now. You know what I mean?
Hey man. Yeah.
I feel
Respect.
I'm really hoping that the second season like goes into more of that sci-fi realm of like explaining a little bit more about the virus and the hive mind and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't really
Also, I
know.
was kind of bummed that Manusos did his like little experiment and we didn't get anything from that. You know, where he's like testing the
Yeah.
radio frequencies.
I think it's
I
just
think
to
he was
show
trying to get
you
them on a
that there
different
is a way.
frequency.
Oh,
Where he was
Yeah.
like trying to calm them
Yeah.
down and get them back to their normal self with a different
Yeah, like get him out of it.
tune.
Right.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just like
I guess like they're on their way, and like the atom bomb reveal, I love that. That's like holy fuck.
It was
Okay,
so good.
we're going
Yeah.
somewhere with like conflict, literal conflict, in an interesting way. I just need novelty because like the show like I didn't think it was ever slow really, but like it's doing the same thing every episode where it's like Carol on her own and then talks to the hive mind and tries to learn one more thing, you know, like. But the moments that really like made the show interesting for me are when you're like watching the hive completely work in unison and you watch this chick fly from putting a dead body in a van, piloting
shit,
a
guys.
thing, flying across, and
I don't
then
think I watched the last episode. Damn, I thought episode 8 was the last episode.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
I don't
you
think
got
I
it
finished
right.
the show, I guess.
Shit, man.
You didn't see the atom
Shit.
bomb?
No, I didn't
He's
see
like,
the
what
atom
the
bomb.
fuck?
Holy
What
You guys
atom
kept
bomb?
talking about the atom bomb, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about?
You need to watch this last episode, Joe.
Yeah,
it
shit,
is a
okay.
good
Change your
conclusion.
perspective.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Is episode 9 the last episode?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll watch it either later tonight or tomorrow.
Watch
Sorry,
Joe come
Rich.
back next week and be like, guys, I'm sorry. It's fucking
Yeah.
sick.
Maybe
Like,
I don't know. Maybe I will take back my words.
No,
I
I think
hope.
you're
I mean,
out.
fuck, guys.
Yeah.
As soon as that box hit the pavement, that's when I texted you guys and said that fucking episode rips.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
yeah.
it was just like
It was
very
very
good
good,
stuff.
yeah. And the
Yeah.
final
All right, I
like
take back everything I said until next week.
right, of course. Yeah, it's a bummer because the second season's not coming out for a while, and that's also kind of like a big buzzkill where it's like, this is a very good show and you hooked me, but if you make me wait 3 years, you're gonna like set yourself
gonna
up
be
for
that long?
failure. Bro, I
Dude,
mean, he hasn't even
I think
started
that's, like,
filming.
Another
He's still
thing.
writing.
I feel like in the early 2000s, there were just like so many good fucking shows coming out
Every year.
at like the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
you just had like so many good
took a
shows to
few
choose
months
from.
off and then you started again.
Now I feel like, dude, I had like, I don't know, a handful of good shows this year. I feel like, or last year, you know.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta pick
just
and
like
choose
slim
more.
pickings these days for like
Yeah.
TV.
Hey man,
It is.
next year though, it's looking bright. Industry's back. I mean, maybe not bright. There's House of the Dragon. There's the new
Yeah.
Game of
Oh,
Thrones
the other
show.
Game of Thrones show. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
We'll see.
I'll be there.
I'm more
Industry's really
interested
good.
in that than season 3 of House of the Dragon.
Yeah, I haven't even finished last season of House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
felt like pointless. What's the point?
Yeah. Well, speaking of schlock and streaming television, Stranger Things finally wrapped up. 10-year journey or whatever. We've already talked a little bit. We know where we stand, it sounds like, on the final season.
My biggest beef, I guess, with this final episode is not only at the hour mark when they finally defeat the big bad after 16 game plans that they just whip out of their ass. And anyway, besides all that, there's an hour left of this episode. And the Duffer Brothers know exactly what the fuck they're doing because they're like, we're going to put all the bullshit, we're going to front load this episode with actual shit, feces. They're going to eat it. And then they're going to smile and cry at the end because we're going to hit them with the nostalgia. We're going to put
little flecks of
Hopper
shit
back
in
in
their
his...
teeth.
Exactly. And they're gonna be like, Hopper's in his old uniform. Oh, we're too much of cowards, so we left an open ending for 11. Oh, they're graduating, even though one of them was in a coma for 2 years. I get it, you can make up credits. Whatever.
She was studying in Vecna's hive mind still. It's like, she had
I don't know.
multiple years.
It's just, it felt like they were treating us like idiots. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
And
that I
then
hate it.
they just got rid of all the rules, all 11's powers rules. Like, I thought she had to eat to like do her powers. She needed her jerky or whatever the fuck, and she's just like, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna split this bitch open. I'm gonna do some weird fucking.
My gripe
Yeah.
was that, like, how, I don't know, dude, the fight between her and Vecna at the end, is she still letting this guy like fucking fling her? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, have we not evolved the mind telekinesis fights to be a little more, I don't know, entertaining? I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, but she poked him on a big spike.
And then
Yeah.
fucking Joyce knocked his head off, even though bullets don't penetrate him, but an axe sure will.
I like that Joyce got the last. Hit
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
cool. It's rewarding, but like, what about the bullets that were shot at him? What
He's
about?
weak.
Well, I feel like he could probably make some kind of argument where his body is like, I mean, he's obviously like modifying his body. He could
Right.
just modify it on the fly to make his like front,
Be armor.
I don't know, where he's getting shot with bullets to be like more durable than his
flexing.
neck. I don't know. I mean, you can see the motherfucker's bones. Like, his neck is
Yeah.
pretty open. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just saying.
And I guess a big.
I'm just trying to keep people honest here on their nitpicks.
So,
Thank you, man.
but also, what? I thought the whole thing, 11 got her powers because her mom was like experimented on. Like, it was like some MK Ultra shit, right?
Twist,
Like that
dude.
kind of.
Yeah.
So why
Well-
are we changing the whole fucking where the powers come from by saying it was blood drawn from Billy Joe or who the
Henry.
fuck? What's the guy's name? Henry. Like Henry's character, inserting him in, and then like saying he's the reason for all this, and him and the Mind Flayer have been like one this whole time,
Mhm.
is absolutely, you just undid all the cool shit that the show is actually about.
Well, they did
I
that
don't
in
know.
the fourth season, and I really liked
Yeah.
the fourth season because they personified everything in a way that was like, oh, that's different, you know. So
It
like,
was kind of flip floppy though, because like in the fourth season, it looked like Henry had control of the Mind
Right.
Flayer, but then you find out in this, like at the
He's,
very
like,
end, that like the Mind Flayer has actually always been in
possibly used.
control.
yeah.
Yes, that's the problem.
Well, it's like,
There's
well,
no
how do we
consistency.
humanize Henry at the end? You know, it's like you
Oh,
can't
that
just
pissed
be
me off,
Mr.
too.
Yeah.
Evil,
That
even
pissed
though
me
he
off.
is.
I yelled, and Sarah was like, "You need to calm down." I'm like, "This is stupid. Why do we have to sympathize with all our fucking villains? Why can't we just be like, this is what the Texas Chainsaw Massacre did wrong in these reboots? Like, just be bad. Just fucking be bad."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
guess. I mean, at the end of the day, like this is like a Stephen King homage, right? So like, I was trying to wonder, like, you guys can get into this deeper, but like, did it do enough to like pay tribute to like a Stephen King story? Because like the
Stephen
Mind
King would have
Flayer,
killed his characters.
Wait, I don't.
well,
I don't know. I
they
guess like
killed quite a
they are
few.
psychic and like they kind of have the shine in a way. But I feel like the mind flare shit. I mean, I don't know. From what I've heard, I would say this is more like fucking a realistic telling of fucking Baldur's Gate or some shit. Because
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
like
D&D.
it's just a mind flare coming to from a different fucking dimension, but it's like in real life, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Which
it's
I
all
guess is kind
D&D
of Stephen
related.
King-ish.
But like with the Mind Flayer, it's like this inherent incarnation of darkness or whatever that can't be killed.
Yeah,
I assume that's similar to like
and it's kind of like in between worlds
right
or moving in between them.
dimensional weirdness that's like spilling over into this world or whatever.
I think Steven, well, look, I don't want to talk for him. He might like the show. I don't really fucking know. But I'd say he probably would like the first season, maybe the second season, and that'd probably be it.
Yeah,
And
mean-
first season,
really good.
Good.
Yeah, fourth season
Yeah.
pretty good.
He'd get into the third, and he'd be like, I'm not into this.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
I'm
fair.
not into this.
But I guess like, what do you
swapping
think was a
jokes
better
for character
season?
Development.
What do you think was a better season of Stranger Things? Season 3 or season 5?
Was season 3
5.
when Elle like goes into that group, like strikes out, where that
That's
like, they
2.
brought back
Yeah.
this season?
let's bring back a sister that doesn't. Anyway,
3's the mall
Alright.
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mall.
I would say,
summertime.
look, if I'm gonna, because I was thinking the same thing, Matt, in preparation for this talk, and I do think that season 5 is better than 3.
I
Personally.
kind of think so too. But at the same time, season 3 is a lot smarter and it takes its time more. And you like the characters still, and they're not making like bad decisions. The season 5, you could compare it to like the final seasons of Game of Thrones, where everything is happening faster. You don't understand the characters as much, but they're still making decisions to move plot. It doesn't feel as good, but like it gets to the end of the story and it wraps the characters in a place where I'm like, we got there, you know, like, and that's where I'm like, it's not like a total clusterfuck. It's just like a glaziness that is not great, but ultimately still feels okay, you know.
I would have really liked if they had just not left Elle's story open.
Oh yeah,
Personally, I don't know. I just thought it was like
kind of a cop out.
the upside down was gone. There's no like when that closes, like there's that shot where it's like, oh, there's pretty much no magic left in the world. There's just like the wrecked shop, you know, where that big portal used to be to the upside down. It's like, oh, all the magic's gone in the world. Okay, well, now everyone has to move on, and then we get to the basement again, and it's like, well, our hero
Don't
didn't really
move on
you know,
just yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like,
cowards. They're all
I
cowards.
don't know.
When Steve fell and he was falling, I was like, yes, kill him. And they didn't.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
died.
like Steve.
Kill
I
somebody.
would've- I did
I like
kind
Steve,
of
but,
want
like,
characters to die.
Kill
I did.
somebody.
I just felt like all of the deadly situations where they were going to die, I'm just like, this is the dumbest way for this character to die. Like if Steve fell off that fucking tower,
It'd been
or
so
if
cheap.
Nancy and Jonathan died from a fucking melting building, like
Yeah.
I would have been like, that's so fucking
Yeah.
stupid. But
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It was the only, yeah. So I mean, I would have liked characters to die, not in the ways that it's set up for them, but I don't know. I guess.
I
what are you
mean,
gonna do?
more
They couldn't even
stakes.
give us, like, straight answer on if Nancy and Jonathan, like, yeah, they broke up, obviously, but the whole conversation they had in their breakup was the weirdest
Yeah,
situation.
I like that scene though.
I'm like, what is happening? What are they
It's-
saying right now?
it's all the stuff that they couldn't say before, you know.
I get that part, but the end part where they like conclude the conversation where he's like still gives her the
Don't.
ring but says, "Will
Yes.
you not be my
yeah, well,
wife or whatever the fuck he
unmarry me
says.
or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was
this
so
is
weird.
stupid. This is so
it's a
stupid.
breakup. It's a sweet breakup in a way that's like you've
Yes.
never seen before. And to me, that scene really pops, and especially with like the tag at the end when they chuck the ring and it like hits the plastic and everything's not melting anymore. Maybe I'm just like a sucker for like scene writing in a way where I'm like, you did it. Like you wrote me a good scene that was
I
like
mean,
worth
Samantha
this
Hughes,
time.
Sarah really liked that scene too. Like
Oh,
she's
yeah?
like, that's the only scene that worked in this episode, and I was like,
That's fair.
interesting. I mean, I guess
The scene before
I'm just
that
not-
with Dustin and Steve, it's like hackneyed plot where it's like, oh shit, every staircase is melted. Steve, don't go up. Oh boy, this is some Stranger Things, isn't it? But then I
Yeah.
watched Dustin, like, that's the best actor in the show, Gaten Matarazzo. He's
Absolutely.
the best actor, and like he's
Absolutely.
putting on emotion and stuff. Where I'm like, that is a great scene. Like, and
He
I
Steve
care
are,
about
like,
these
the best
characters.
dynamic to
Right.
carry
Yeah.
over.
Right.
True.
And it's like those moments tided me over enough to be like, when the eye rolly Hopper L shit, I'm just like, okay. Like, it's not great, but it's like enough for me, I guess. It's like the conclusion I
Hop
came
should have
to.
died. He should have gotten a statue in his memorial at the end.
That's totally
Eleven's emotional
justifiable.
shit could have
I don't know,
exploded.
guys.
Hopper
Why did
Hopper
Hopper
probably
say,
should have
"I
died.
can't live without you," and then he's like, "But I'm gonna go blow myself up. I'm gonna make you
It's
live without
wild.
me."
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
what
It
is
should have been
that?
like that.
Pretty dumb.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't
And
know, guys.
the Joyce
Bad-
Hopper stuff is completely forced. Like,
Forced.
Joyce is like not even a character in that final season. Fucking useless.
Is Jonathan
Yeah.
even her son anymore? Like
Yeah.
they used to have a relationship.
Mm,
Dude, right? I mean, look, a lot of characters in this last season, Joyce, Jonathan, Hopper, literally didn't even have fucking storylines. I mean, I feel like they just like had shit going on in the other seasons, and their characters just like didn't have anything else going on. And I mean, like,
Yeah.
you kind of wrote yourself in a hole with Jonathan and Nancy and
Yeah.
Steve's love
I-
triangle thing.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess
I
too,
don't-
like
I think-
the. Oh, go ahead, man. Wrap it. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I guess like, well, I don't know. I think ultimately for me, like, I don't know. When you guys were all going off in our text chat, not that I didn't want to like say anything. I guess I just like, I don't know. I've been with this show for like 10 years, and I really enjoyed it at the beginning, and I feel like watching this last season. I don't know. I feel like I didn't critique it as much just because, like, I felt like it's not that kind of show. Like, I feel like, I don't know, we're like, it's like polishing a turd. Like, I feel like ultimately the show was never really, like, that great. It's like Star
Right.
Wars or, like, Marvel. Like, I feel like a couple years ago with that Acolyte show, it just, like, really reset something in my brain, and I'm just like, I'm just being too hard on this. Like,
All right.
just
I gotta
Stranger
stop
Things.
being angry.
I don't know. I just like not saying that like everything you guys have said is totally valid, and like I definitely agree with most of what you guys have said. And this season wasn't great. I guess I'm just like saying, I don't know. I still like felt something because this was the end of the show that I cared
It's-
about for a long time,
Same.
and I did feel something because of that.
Same, man.
That's
And I was sad that it was
Funny.
done. You know.
because that's the only other person I've talked to about it in my rantings is my coworker, my new friend, my golfing buddy. And
Hey.
that's basically what he said. He's like, "It's Stranger Things. What do you want? Prestige TV?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, kind of. I don't know. I mean,
You know.
sue me.
Yeah.
That's
and
fair.
I get it. Like I don't know. It's just like
Yeah, that's a good.
it
Point.
is what it is.
But, like,
You know.
Let me
Mhm.
the Duffer Brothers, right? They made that first season. That's genuinely like good
That
writing,
first
good
season
TV,
is
good
fucking
mystery.
good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Now, their plan wasn't to continue their storylines. It would be what is it called? It would be set in like Hawkins, but it'd be different things happening, like more Stranger Things, if you will. So it'd be different characters, all this stuff. Like, why didn't they just do that? Cowards. Like, I don't know.
They
If that's
had
what you wanted to
Elle, They had
do.
11 egos were knocking on their door trying to get
Yeah.
fucking sponsorships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it becomes-
Because it makes me wonder, like,
Yeah.
because I've heard, I don't know, I've read some stuff about how, like, they did have a plan for a certain amount of seasons. I kind of think that's bullshit. But
It's
maybe it's
bullshit.
just me. I just, like, feel like if they did, they probably would have revealed Henry earlier.
Absolutely. They undid
boy,
everything
this-
they did in the first season by revealing
And-
Henry.
I guess I will say it's possible that they were, like, trying to tie that in from the second season with 8. But, like, I feel like her storyline was, like, universally hated. Like,
And they dropped it.
people
immediately.
hated that. Yeah, so I feel like they just didn't do anything with it in the third season. And then
Yeah.
maybe came to the fourth. That would be the only like way I could see that happening. You know, if they did have an idea for bringing in Henry or his character, but I don't really know.
Yeah. No, I think after they were making the third season, they're probably like, we can't keep doing the same show every season. Like, we need to
Yeah.
fucking wrap this thing. And the way I was kind of like justifying the fifth season in a way of like its rushed nature is like at the climax of every story, every movie you've ever watched, there's this glazy period in the third act where it's just like you're watching people run, and it's like that's how shit wraps up in action stories. It's like you have to push literal people together, and like it
Avengers
sucks.
Endgame.
Yeah, it's like it's right. It's a whole battle. It sucks that it's like a whole season. You probably maybe could have spread it better, but like at the same time, if you look at the show overall, the fifth season is the climax, and like it feels like the climax, and like that, it's just like storytelling too, somewhat cheap and not totally cared for storytelling, but
I am like wondering if like they got like pigeonholed into this plot line in some way, or like if they like made some of these decisions because they were constrained in some kind of way by like Netflix or budgetary, or like if they had a certain amount of sets or something like that, or they had a certain direction of where the show was gonna go. I don't know. I guess it's just like there's a lot of plot holes, and I feel like they might have just had to morph something into like existence, you know?
oh yeah, they were fucking flying by the seat of their pants. There's still plot holes that they can't explain.
Yeah. Dude, my biggest one, I don't know about you guys. My biggest one is, which I'm assuming is going to be the spinoff, is about that guy with the suitcase and the stone.
Yeah, I think that is what they said. They want the spinoff to be.
I just assumed. I mean, that guy's the most mysterious part of the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
I like, how the fuck did they get the stone? Like, where did that stone come from?
I'm not
if
gonna
the
lie.
Mind Flayer reached out to like our dimension, wouldn't if he had
Right.
already created a different Upside Down? Like,
Right. Or did they reach
Making
out
the
to
upside
it?
down a wormhole was stupid. Like it was cool visually to be like, oh, this is neat, but then like again, it negates everything that was set forth.
It kind of
Yeah.
does a bit there.
Like, why are we making the black?
well, I
It
will
was a cool
say,
discovery where I was like, oh fuck, there's a
Yeah.
whole. It's different than what I thought the whole time. But then
if you
it's like
like
the
look
upside down
at,
isn't as cool anymore immediately.
if you like
Exactly.
see in season 4 though, when she like shoots him into another fucking dimension or into the Upside Down, he actually goes to that dimension and not the Upside Down.
Okay, nice.
So
they
like,
give you a
I
little
feel like
taste.
that was actually like maybe
Okay.
planned.
Probably.
I get that like planned in season 4, but I'm saying like season 1, the
Okay.
foundation, like the cool novelty about the Upside Down was that it was an exact copy of Hawkins, but
Yeah.
in a different universe. So
Split
saying it's just a
dimension.
wormhole portal to a different dimension above the Upside. So why is it an
Yeah.
exact copy of Hawkins?
I mean,
It's just
I feel like,
what it bridged, how it bridged it. or
yeah, I
something.
feel
don't
like
know.
With
they
the
had
back
like
too, by the way.
maybe,
I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Um,
Yeah.
No, also like in the first episode of the first season, somebody like magically opens the door on Will when he's getting chased telekinetically, and you never know who that is because Demogorgons can't do that. They've like they're just like little meat fucking dogs.
Yeah.
So there's a big open-ended one. Also in the final act, like they don't tell you that like where are all the Demogorgons at? Like where the fuck
or
are
the bats.
That's what I'm saying. Like all these creatures that you like have come to know for 4 seasons, you get to the abyss where apparently they're from, I guess, and not one to be seen.
Yeah. That's a very
Apparently
good point.
they all morphed into this like spider thing, is my assumption.
And like, I don't know.
How did the
Whatever.
characters get to the top of those mountains that fast too? I mean, if we're talking like where'd everybody go? Where'd they go?
Yeah.
Jetpacks.
I guess like, I don't know. You could where they all morph into each other. I feel like that's probably the most reasonable explanation if you are
Yeah.
trying to justify an explanation other
I
than
didn't get that.
they just forgot. Because like, I mean, even in the third season, I mean, like they did morph a bunch of bodies together into a thing. I mean,
Right,
not like
right.
it's something they haven't done before. So,
It's
I
like the
mean,
Mind Flayer's ultimate morph, and like
yeah.
they caught it
It's moving
before
time.
he could full morph, and it's like, I don't know. That shit was cool, but at the same time, I was like, this is fucking like schlock as I don't know. I enjoyed how it was like action oriented, but at the same time, I would have liked a more intimate conclusion somehow. Um, but then they give you that at the very end, and to be quite like, I really liked the end where they left it at the D&D table, walking up to the stairs, the image of like the door to the basement. Like this is like the realm of your imagination, and
Yeah.
that was nice.
Yeah.
So tell me this: why couldn't the whole show just have been a D&D? Like
All
they just
D&D.
conclude the show. That was the whole time
They
they
just
were
like
just
wake
playing a
up
As
and
a
they're
D&D.
like
quest.
8 years old or whatever
It was
again.
just a quest
Yeah.
in their
Finish the
imagination the
game.
whole time.
That
They
would
were
be
playing
fucking
out a
terrible.
D&D.
That would be absolute. That would piss every single fan off,
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
except
This
for
pissed me
Alex.
off
No,
the way they
they-
did.
they-
They pissed me off doing
Yeah.
it this way. So I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
well,
make a cut. Just edit it. Edit your own
Yeah.
cut.
well, like back to the Stephen King of it all though is like, isn't like coming into adulthood and like I'm just thinking about like It specifically, where it's like kids off on their little bikes and adventures, and then they grow up and they face like this reality. They're obviously not as old as those people in It, but like this is the journey. This is like what they're playing at, right? Like
Yeah.
something like that. But
I mean, I see what you're saying. I just feel like if we're using It as our example, it is just a more of like there were so many scenes where each individual kid it has so much time apart, but the point of It is the only way they can defeat it is being like completely connected. That's why there's like the big controversial orgy scene, which is not even that big of an orgy scene in the book. Yeah, the kids like do some sex stuff. Granted, it's a bit weird. King, you were doing coke, okay, but still weird. But like the
Still
point
weird.
is like they overcome things, but they're always together when they're doing these things, and there's a lot of like splitting
that's what
up
Stranger
in
Things
this
is
final
like.
act.
Stranger
But
Things,
in the
like
first
they
season,
literally are like
the-
the whole season. They're like, we can do this because we're together, and I love you, and you're my friend. Like,
But they don't. But they don't do that though in this last season. They're all split up.
but then they come
Johnny
together at the end. Like it's
and
like
Nancy, they're doing their own shit. But I guess I don't know. It's just it feels like when I was reading It, they were always like a group, and if they were one off, that's when they were the most vulnerable. So like, I don't know, and nobody was vulnerable in any regards in Stranger Things, so it
Except
didn't
for
really
Will.
have any impact on them being apart besides adding in stupid conflicts that didn't really matter or move anything anywhere.
no, they're more like
I don't know.
manufactured moves in Stranger Things across the board. Like the moves that they
Yeah.
make are fake or like less good.
Like when the
But,
kids are apart in
they're
It, it's
there.
because they have to be apart. It's like, oh, I have to go home now, or it's curfew or shit like that. But also, I just think Stephen King's a better writer. So like comparing the
Absolutely.
two just makes me a little bit like eye twitch.
Yeah, I guess like back to like what Joe was saying though is like it's just like Stranger Things is not something I grade at like a higher level of like so it's like
Yeah.
it's riffing on Stephen King. So at the beginning of the show, I already know it's like a step removed from like the main source of like inspiration. So I don't know. Maybe I just like always have like viewed it through a like more entertainment lens or something.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, Joe. What do you think about the Stephen King comparison?
I mean, I definitely thought about it when I was watching this season, mainly because like the Psychic Kids, and that's like a thing in
Yeah.
Stephen King's books. But yeah, other than that, I don't really see a lot of Stephen King in this
Yeah,
personally.
besides the
Other
kids
than
being like It, right? In It.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel like he's like a much different storyteller than what's going on in Stranger Things. Probably even the first season. I just feel like it's not really his style, but I don't know. I guess I could be wrong.
The
No, I
closest I think I can get besides It would be like the whole Dark Tower universe being like some sort of, connected to our world, their world, all this world, the towers, the pillars,
yeah,
all this shit.
right.
And without spoiling how like the series ends, like pulling people through doors, sure, I mean, that's the second book. That's how they get everybody. They open a door and they pull them through into the gunslingers now, if you will, right? I don't know. That's the closest I can get, but it's just more elevated. But again,
Well, like
it's Stranger
pocket
Things.
dimensions. I feel like maybe just back to it, but like the town vibe of Hawkins is very like dairy, Stand
Yeah.
by Me with the kids.
Yeah.
Like it's got the energy. It's not the same style, but it's like I don't
Yeah,
know.
that is true. Even with the now that you said that about the like stepping through dimensions and like the portals and shit. I mean, I don't know. They call some of the portals thinnies, and there was even a
Mhm.
theory that like there's one of those in Castle Rock, like the first season of Castle Rock. So I guess that is true that like he's always had, I don't know, yeah, he's always had like a, I don't know,
A weird
some like
gate.
portal shit
Yeah.
present, and then like dimensions leaking into other dimensions and shit.
Weird things
Shit, I mean, you
beyond
talk
your
to the kids from
understanding.
it in what 11/22/63. You go to Derry at a certain part, and you talk to the kids from it. Like the main character talks to those kids. So I guess in a way, it's similar in that. Which I was
Yeah.
just like, we're doing it, you know. But if there, I don't know.
I will
It's
say
hard to
though,
compare,
like
but I do see what you're saying. Like I see.
I just view it through like an homage lens too, you know. So it's
Yeah.
just like sure. I will say though, the sequel that they have planned or the whatever prequel with like the briefcase shit could not care less. Like I don't. Maybe you bring it up in another show, but I was ready for like a spinoff where like we're in a different town and a different dimension is like doing. You know, it's like I don't need to see the
Yeah.
upside down dimension or the abyss anymore. Like I want to do something totally different, but
Yes.
alas.
Let these kids
Yeah.
rest. God damn it.
I don't know. I guess it's just like, where are you gonna go with the like stone thing?
The same place
Because,
you
like,
went, upside down.
Any
Like
way
it's
you
just like
go,
Right.
like yeah,
The Mindflayer dimension or whatever.
Yeah.
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 it's like,
Like,
don't
and
do it.
like I don't know. It's like you can only go so far with that story because it's a prequel, and
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. Anything you do before this show is gonna be like
It's taken care of.
anticlimactic. It's
Yeah,
never
by
gonna
Stranger
be as
Things.
high as like what happened in this show because
No.
I mean nobody's got fucking psychic powers or anything like that. It's really just like them putting the fucking stone in there and probably some mind control shit. I don't know.
Right, some
Like,
government
If
conspiracy
Elle
shit.
shows up in the spinoff because she is actually alive, I'm out.
yeah,
I'm out.
Sorry.
100%. She probably would too.
There's
Well,
gonna
I don't
be
know.
another
Actually, I would say
spinoff
maybe
in 10
not
years.
because it seems
Yeah.
like Millie Bobby Brown is probably happy to be done with this. I don't know if they could get her to come back. I mean, it's
That's what I'm
possible
saying.
in
You
10
give it
years
10
when
years.
she doesn't have any money or some
Yeah.
shit, you know.
Right.
All these kids are gonna come back. Dustin's gonna be a fucking teacher at the school. Steve's a coach there. Like it's
Yeah.
writing itself as we speak. Like Elle comes back to
Yeah.
Hawkins. Mike's a
I
writer.
don't fucking know, guys.
Stephen King-esque. Okay. Final thoughts on Stranger Things before we wrap this podcast, or anything else you've been watching.
I don't know. I still look. The season 5 was bad, but I still
Yeah.
love the show. All right.
Hey, there you go. A little positivity. I
don't
enjoyed it.
know.
It
got
made
a
me,
place in my heart. I
It
don't
does, yeah. It made me tear up in the final season. So, you know, if anything still can hit that note, fucking good job. Good job. You did it.
Yeah.
Good.
But all I got
All
to say.
right. Yeah.
Any
Let's,
more- you guys don't have any last shitty comments about
Farewell, Stranger Things. It's been fucking swell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Been watching some Schitt's Creek.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
Kaylee turned it on. I started watching it with her. Took
You wanna
me first season to warm up to it. But
I never
I'm
got. I
liking it.
watched like 12 episodes. I want to say, and I was like, it's good, but I just wasn't hooked. And like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll
took
try
me a
again.
minute.
Same with that. Hey,
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
You brought up Stephen King a lot, you know, and I think this is my time to say it's time. Pick it up.
Stand.
Do it.
Man.
Joe's doing it. I'm doing it again. Do
Am I
it.
good to listen to it? Is that legal?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you should listen to it. Yeah.
the audiobook's
I might
really
do
good.
that. Yeah, do that while I work. Honestly,
Yeah.
It's a
50
great
hours,
book.
man.
right? I'll add it. I'll add it.
It's some good
I'll
shit.
get on it.
And then we
I
can all
read
talk
like the
about
first like 5 chapters of many years ago, and I was like, "This is good," and then I never picked it up again.
The characters
it. Yeah.
are so
Right.
good.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And I'm so worried about some of them right now.
Oh,
That's what's so
my.
good. See, there's stakes, and with Stephen King, you always know there's a chance he's gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I'm kind of expecting all of the characters I like to die. Like I think they're gonna be ripped away.
Damn, that sucks.
Have you read it, Joe?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, if you're looking for a Stephen King book next, I would recommend that. Because
I
that's
have,
another one where the end ends and you're just like, damn.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna do The Shining next, I think.
Okay.
And then I think after that I'm gonna do Under the Dome.
Oh,
I haven't
wow.
read that one.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah, I haven't either, and I
Weird
haven't really
one.
heard much about it. I've heard it's good, and I also
Yeah.
have heard that it has like some connections to the Dark Tower. So that's really why I'm kind of doing it.
interesting. Okay.
Final thought before we close down. Do we want to do the movie draft in like the next week, like next week or the week after?
Yeah.
When are we thinking?
Let me iron it out. Are you talking about? Oh wait, are you talking about the one that I was? The
Oh,
actors, or are
I'm
you
sorry.
talking
No,
about, like,
I'm talking
our-
about the 2026
Oh
fantasy
yeah, shit. We gotta do
film
that.
draft.
Shit,
Yeah, I
guys.
should do it in the next few weeks, right?
Yeah.
I'll see if Pat's when he's free, if he wants to do it again. If you have any other buddies that you want to ask, let me know. I think if we add a few more, it could be fun. But if not, I'm ready. I have a list. I'll send you guys.
I'm gonna
some
be
lists.
well prepared this year. I'm
Yeah?
coming
Yeah.
back.
Send me
You
the
guys know what to
list,
look for,
guys. Would you be disappointed if I didn't do it? I'll take that as a yes. All right,
We're
fine. I'll
signing
fucking do it. All right.
It wouldn't be the same.
You
All
gotta
right, I'll
have
do
the
it.
Stay Gold squad here.